Crap. What? This. Yo, welcome back, people. I'm plugging the charger. Yeah, man, we're gonna wrap up a show quick and fast, people. Have a couple people for call. What am I say? Big up yourself, Travis. Yeah, man. So, people, basically, we never really touched upon one of the topic them yesterday. This brother, call me, I'm on stream. Me never get to touch upon one of the topic them yesterday. So, as you know, one of Mr. Butler's recommendation is that the head of the technical committee, Mr. Rudolph Speed, steps down before Leon Bailey re-enters the team. Unfortunately, Rudolph Speed is not planning on stepping down based on what I was told. Rudolph Speed is saying that I guess if Leon Bailey is waiting on him to step down, then we're not gonna see back Leon Bailey in the team. So it can be a thing where Leon Bailey ban himself. I have a link up North Carolina. He was trying to talk to me about something like this, but right when me go live. So maybe here in North Carolina, I say. Yeah, but not you're live, boss. You're live, boss. Yeah, as you did that tell me about the Leon Bailey. T got on the ball right away. Wait, I say with the Leon Bailey thing, cause everybody have something. Everybody have a point of view, Panino.
Hey, Leon Bailey. But I don't know about right now. JT, let me tell you now. It's Leon Bailey now. I don't know who we must take where name from, but my opinion is when the squad drop, the 26-man squad drop, and they say I say the whole 26-man squad drop. I'm say Leon Bailey headline the news, and let me say yeah, but they too really feel no joy after that because at the end of the day, I said to myself, say, well, Leon Bailey, look like him want come like a force somebody a force to call for drink the milk. You see me? I say,
yeah.
But after a while now, I realize now, I check the status now, I see social media that blow up say Leon Bailey and them never have no of that. But to be honest, the thing say, you see, Craig Butler have a lot to do with the same way too. And he played Leon Bailey in a situation right now where you know what renew the youth career, but now it seems that now the coach overflow with it now and he can't just do it no more. He can't do it no more. So
you know what? Maybe said this is the point where Craig Butler exposed himself to the coach. I think the coach now knows who he's dealing with, Craig Butler. He realized that you're not really dealing. Right. He's a man who is gonna be constantly playing mind games. His name is always coming up with the U20. Yeah. So I think Coach Jaime Hallgrim said them are gonna learn. So no, you just have to stay away from this man if you want to have peace going forward.
But JT, the writing was on the wall from day one, and we all see how that man play, and we all see how that man behave, gets both with speed and both with himself and the whole JFF program. But Leon Bailey is a man. I think everything that Leon Bailey is doing is not by himself and mind doing it. He's doing it because of Craig Butler is like pressing that young guy and say, yo, Leon, this is what you're gonna do, this is what you're gonna go, tell the media, this is what. Leon Bailey is just blowing up social media. Right now, I say, Leon Bailey, I got the Copa got score some goal. But at the end of the day, JT, and then we as Jamaican, we not go back him. Some Jamaican back him, me not back him. Yeah. Some Jamaican back him, but me not go back him. It kind of make no sense. Yeah. When I'm on wrong. The other day, I said to me, did over on a program, I say, looking Walter Boy situation. It's totally a two different situation with Walter Blacker Boy and Leon Bailey. You see me? I say, Leon Bailey was like going on social media telling about what JFF not doing from what they're not doing. Walter Boy was not all. It was about discipline in a way where Walter Boy was like certain training, You see me? I say,
but Walter Boy problem was like personal issues where like players like a Balotelli goes through.
Thank you, Ted.
You know,
Thank you, JT.
people. So Walter
Thank
Boy
you.
them and Balotelli them, those players are cut from the same cloth.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But the end of the day is where are the respect for the national program right there? You have to, that's the respect we have to gain because when you go there with a brand set, say you're representing for your country. And
Yeah.
for Leon Bailey to go on the field in I think the first match we play or the second match we play. What we play? We play Europe Ecuador first.
No, yeah, we play Mexico and Ecuador.
Mexico,
People,
yeah.
1 second. Hit the like button, people. Hit the like button on the video. Let's get this video up to 100 likes, quick and fast, people. Let's get this up to a quick 100 likes. It's game day, people. After this stream, people will be doing the Euros. Big football, big game coming up today with Scotland and Germany as they kick off the tournament. I'm looking forward to do that. Me and Richie Post Sport, we're going to try to talk to some people in the European side of football as well, and for the people who enjoy European football. But as you said, my thing is, bro, Leon Bailey he's a professional footballer who wants to live who wants to live like an artist in Jamaica. That's it.
You see, what you have to understand too again. You see the diaspora Jamaica now and the whole Jamaican settings, we see them on all platforms of social media where they what them call they show them like the hot Mondays and the whole Sundays with the boom boom and you're getting a lot of spotlight. You know, I'm not gonna bash it for the whole spotlight. Nothing wrong with the whole spotlight. You have to party and enjoy yourself. But the main aspect right now is for you to go out there as a brand and represent for your country and score some goal. That's why I say Shaman Nicholson, we follow everything we do because it's all about the team. He's a team man. He's a team man. It's all about the team. If he doing it, he doing it for him and the team and the country. Leon Bailey, I said, yo, me I got fly out Jamaica tomorrow. Go have a match this weekend. You know what? Yo, JFF, send me a private jet. Send me a private jet.
Yo, the security thing, people. I really don't understand, Ofi. I don't understand how we would work out the Leon Bailey security situation. That's something is it
Bailey try to be like Messi.
Is it person? So he wants security like Messi, basically. So, but that's private security, right?
It looks so. It looks so.
Messi. So there's no problem.
Messi have private security. Nothing wrong with that.
And based on what I've heard, right? I've asked about this, and people from the JFF has no problem with Leon Bailey getting private security if he wants to pay for that. But I think people don't understand that. I think there are protocols when it comes down to CONCACAF. When you go to hosting nations, they provide certain levels of security.
Let me tell you something now. JT, stick up in now. I'm a bit so they should have cataract for the show. Yeah. You know what? I think when I say JT, when Mikel Antonio come here and Mikel Antonio come on his flight, who come with Mikel Antonio?
I don't know.
Who come with Mikel Antonio? Okay, Mikel Antonio come by himself or the rest of all of them. If them they are England, all of them in a book. A one flight and all of them come on one flight.
Yeah.
When Mikel Antonio leave Jamaica match and say, okay, back to England. Or Mikel Antonio roll. A security over there waiting for him.
Yeah, and
over there waiting for him to pick him up from the airport and bring him back. If I'm yard or to him training in facility or if I'm out here and club house. You see me I say? But with Leon Bailey situation, I understand why Leon Bailey trying come off right there, sir. I understand why I try to sit right there, sir, because at the end of the day, Leon Bailey has see many things happening where during security reasons and with the football and the whole racism with Vinicius Jr.
But you see Leon Bailey's take on the security thing. Everybody who have sense agrees with him. We're gonna agree with him that security. But
I said that too.
But here how I look at it, I don't know of national teams traveling with private security. I thought security was something that comes with the FIFA protocol. Upon landing, the federation makes sure the team is safe and the players, if you need access to the player for interview, you go to the manager. So this high level security that they're talking about, that's what confuses me.
Yeah,
and high level security.
And then the next thing again, what I say, put security aside for now. put security aside for now. I'm gonna use a word now where you say, how you brand with your country, how you brand with your club. Your brand with your club where you guys always be on social media partying, as in enjoying the whole atmosphere. If you win a match, you can say, yeah, we're gonna celebrate, we're gonna do this. We're gonna get too carried away. But what kind of security right there so what you're gonna need when you're gonna be around that team? You have a tournament playing. What kind of security you're gonna need like that? For instance, you're gonna have a Copa tournament. Don't when the bus arrive, there's security that always
Bro,
there that ensure
you
that
know
the
well,
players.
Leon, maybe this is what Leon Bailey is looking for. All right, when I go to like a big Champions League game or a big Super League game in Sweden or one of these places, securities are at the tunnel, security is surrounding the field. So if people streak and run on the field, similarly in big games.
He's not talking that. He's
talking about, I think the security he's talking about.
Need a self-security so if he touch down in Jamaica tomorrow morning, and if he say, oh, I'm going to a hot Mondays or a ready. So you know, you need an autograph or security will back you off. Oh, you can't take a picture. No. Paparazzi.
But he can get that, bro. He can get that.
You can get that.
Yeah, North Carolina. Yeah, what? We link up here. We take 10 minutes out of it already. All right, my boss?
No problem.
All right.
Bro.
Yeah, man.
We're still up on the program. See me.
All right, my baby. All right, bless you. People, North Carolina, dear. We just chopping it up. If Leon says people always come him to train, ask him for money, or aka, so he's saying he's being extorted. This is the first I'm hearing this. I've never heard this before. That he is being extorted. Send okay, T-Got. All right, T-Got. Crap, I need to send this to T-Got. Yeah, is he being extorted? But bro, I question that. I just feel like things keep. Listen, I think there's a level of respect for Leon Bailey in the streets as well. I don't think people just can see Leon Bailey and think they can extort him. I'm sure Leon Bailey have some youth around him with a real road dog them. We understand the street. So I don't think about people just extorting Leon Bailey in Jamaica. I'm not necessarily buying that. To be honest, I'm not buying that. Let me just call back them people here. What was this number? Okay, Michael West. Yeah, so I don't see Leon Bailey getting extorted in Jamaica, bro. I don't see it. All right, let's have yourself call.
Yo, bro.
Yo.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay, man. How you doing, Mr. West?
Yeah, I was talking about one of them Bailey and Butler and the whole situation. What do you think about it?
No, as I said, bro, it is what it is. Like I'm not gonna let them take the energy out of what we plan to do, because Jamaica is bigger than that. But I just feel like Mr. Butler always
All right, listen what I say. Me feel say Phoenix football, Leon Bailey and Whisper, they them forget banned from Jamaica, bro. That is my opinion, my big opinion. I guess what I go on. Bailey are going like respect in country. Butler is a big issue, bro, and a soft football thing run. And guess what I go on? This are going to have a big impact. And Whisper, you're going to have a big impact on Bailey and then club. What do you think about that?
Yeah, but I don't think you ban them and you don't ban Whisper like that either. But I feel like with Whisper is next in line for these kind of situations on the JFF.
Yeah, because guess what? You call him up and he's going to say him have party figure. So party is better than Jamaican football. So you play for your country. You understand? So ban them. And guess what I go on to?
We're not going to ban them, man. But as we have said, I think now the JFF and the coach need to understand how to deal with Craig Butler. Because it's almost like he's not dealing with the players. Remember, Butler, if Butler say, I saw it ago, I saw it, Leon Bailey basically just follows that.
But brother, remember saying everybody bar with a raw talent, don't?
Exactly. Some is developed and some is undeveloped.
Okay, all right. What you think? You think that Butler do nothing for Jamaican football? Butler is all about in pack. And guess what I go on? Me feel say Whisper father and mother fi step in and get a different agent for Whisper. Because Whisper are gonna slide down the gully, bro.
Damn, bro. Bro. Let me tell you. Damn, bro. A big talk. But hear what? I don't know if I agree, but hear what? As I said, I spoke to Dujan Whisper's dad, as you know, Richie Royal, and I know he would want the situation to come to an amicable agreement, and things they get neutral. Him and him youth link, but I think he's also aware of the level of brainwashing Craig Butler has on them youths there. Like, bro, me see a point one time, me there Jamaica, and like this brother have about three kids with this lady, right? Him always go on farm work. And one year him come back and him breed a next woman, and the woman and the three kids them then I'm host still. This when them come back and they move out. Me see the man kids see him and start run. Like, I don't know what the mom told them, but anytime the kids them see the father, now them just start run. Me just show you the level of brainwashing we can do with young minds. Until this day, them youth didn't talk to them father. Let me tell
All
you.
right.
You see when people
Yeah.
brainwash them young people there, bro, it's a powerful thing. Yeah, man. I think the caller, he might reconnect, but he's coming back. Before Leon Bailey, the buckle, I thought Butler was doing something for Jamaica, developing his personal players, but not anymore. People, Butler is on a mission to make people who respected him. I'm missing enough people. I want to see man like Flavor Max them. Flavor Max, where you there? Me not see her push out. Cause sometimes me need to see at each level, me need to check if it's Jamaica first or Phoenix first for Uno. So me want to see Flavor Max. Anyway you're there, link up. Cause your man always come on. You remember you come on and you were saying that Pressa them need to apologize. Pressa them need to apologize to the baller. That's Flavor Max, You should apologize to the baller. How can he come out and say those things about Whisper? And bro, this is why people feel like they can say that. They know it's always this madness or this chaos. You see me? So that's why people. But guys, I wish it could have just come to an end. But you know what's disappointing for all of us? We just feel like Mr. Butler is very petty, and I don't think he actually wants this to end. Because I look at it this way: for Dennis Chung to even step out and have a meeting with him, that tells me that the JFF is willing to say, Craig, how can we work together? Let's bury the hatchet. Let's start anew. How can we work together? I think Dennis Chung and them and they are smart enough people to would want to do that. Just have an amicable relationship, working relationship with this man. I don't think he will allow that. I think that there's a part of his brain where he has to be in charge. He believes he does it best, and he knows more than all the people in all the position in Jamaica. That's why we're running into this situation. Some would say he has a great point in basically he has the proof, he has the receipt, he has a Leon Bailey on the books at Aston Villa. So he kind of has that talk where I say, listen, I have Leon Bailey at Aston Villa, I may have Dujan Whisper at Chelsea. No agent in Jamaica at any one point had two footballers in the big sphere of football like how Mr. Butler have. So I think that gives him this power to talk a certain way where him just, but Mr. Butler, you cannot just run the JFF from Instagram. It doesn't work like that. Just like how we can run the JFF from YouTube, you can't just tweet something and tweet demands and just put out things that are not, and you don't seem like you're at any level ready to compromise. And for everybody, for a solution in this, people, a lot of compromising will have to take place. I think the JFF would really compromise to work with Craig Butler, but I don't think Craig Butler would be willing to compromise to work with the JFF. That's where the big problem comes. So it's this endless war. It's like the war going on in Ukraine and Russia, right? You kind of don't know when that's gonna end unless one day just pop up on the news like, oh, there's a truce, they get this, we get that, and the war ended. Just like that. When are we gonna hear that the Leon Bailey, the Craig Butler thing? Because before this, Leon Bailey has been there. Before this, Leon Bailey has been there. Basically, he has been there and he's been coming. And he wants to say, me coming, I deserve certain level of respect as well. So Leon Bailey does have a point. He has a leg to stand on because he has been consistently coming for Jamaica. But we also know the influence of his agent or his manager. Go ahead, Carla.
Yeah, big up yourself, JT. This is Germany.
Yeah, man. Big
I
up
haven't
Germany.
called it in a while. But I see your headline and I heard you talking about the players must not be bad. I respect your thought, but until something is done, Craig is not going to learn his lesson. Craig going to still do his nastiness.
So you would ban
Craig
the
is
player? You
still
would ban
gonna be
wait? You would ban the player as well?
That's the but Craig not going to let them play. Craig going to keep up his nonsense until these people understand that Craig is hurting them. Then they will understand and step away from him. He's using them to make himself look better. Craig no respect Jamaica and nobody. Craig is about Craig, right? And the players them start to act like him until something is done. For Craig no say, right? Jamaica bigger than Craig, then he will understand, right? I'm not saying go and hurt the player them, but Craig and them father.
But he must set
right?
them up. He must set them up. He must set them up to that happen, basically. Because now we
And
see,
you have
you know what? Hold on, Jeremy. Today a man tell me if suck my mother through this whole Craig Butler thing and Michael Forbes thing. I just get somebody right to me about saying no,
online.
like in WhatsApp, saying no, what you call it no. They're saying that Michael Forbes, because Michael Forbes is supposed to be at Phoenix, he's now banned from the national team. Michael Forbes is not banned from the national team. Everybody knew that
Nobody's
Michael.
banned from the national team.
Yeah, nobody now banned Michael Forbes. Everybody know that Michael Forbes was an unfinished product.
Yes.
He was.
So let me say this though, right? The JFF, they're not clean all the way. Mr. Speed, none of them is not clean all the way, right?
Agree.
Speed of a conflict of interest, right? Everybody hands dirty. But if you and the man go sit down on our understanding, right? What them should have do is say, before we have this meeting, let's agree to take this conversation. Because we know how you is. You go out and spin stuff, right? The next person who need to get some beating is the coach. The coach know who they are.
No, Jeremy Lee. As I said, I think this is where the coach is learning who Craig Butler really is and how it's gonna work. Because when the coach came in, I think the coach gave everybody a fair shake. I believe you. If you say this, you're a man of your word.
All right, you never take the rights of the coach wrong now, right? The man said, right, during the meeting, he can't play the first game because him having in party.
Yeah.
He should say he put party first, right? He's not supposed to come, period. Allow him. Let him go away.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
Let him go away. And there's some of them.
That kind of nah line up, bro.
Run down band for coach.
No,
coach.
Yeah. Jeremy Lee, a culture. I think this is where a culture clash now. This is where two cultures in Iceland. I think the coach is approaching it the way he would approach it in Iceland. People, yes. One second. Hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. We have Jeremy Lee. People, a lot of people is a bit upset about this, you know. Minding the things because
we all upset, man. We all upset, bro. Let me tell you something. We may all have disagreement, but one thing we do, we love Jamaica football, right?
Yeah. That's why we're here.
And we can't see nonsense, right? Listen to me. At first, I was in Craig and Bailey corner, right?
Yeah.
I was with them 100% until I started saying for myself the stuff what the man I do, right? Or the man I brainwash the people that pick the star, right?
Yeah.
Me the things the man I go on with. It's like, Craig, you swear the mighty far, Craig, I know y'all listen, you know. And you find them on the scene, you know. But now I wish no ill will tend to you. But God now sleep, right? You swear the mighty far, Craig, they fall. Stop your nonsense, man. And put the football first, brother.
Yeah.
And stop straight Leon Bailey and the one of them, man. And Leon, if you's a man, stand up on your foot. By the way, I don't want to see you back. I don't want to see you back with my national team. Can't you play for it? And Leon fail your name.
Wow.
You know, respect for brother. You know, respect for you. And Leon fail your name for it. August, yo.
Jesus.
Leon, if you listen to me, Leon, if you listen to me. Leon, if you listen. And Craig, if you listen. Right? Look on the man who come from England, who don't use them surface here, and make the best use of it. Look on the man Gray. Now complain and score a goal. Fight. Look on Bobby Reed. Fight. Bailey, where you fight the Bailey? Bailey, where you fight the Bailey? Be a complaining, be a whining. Come on, man.
It's crazy, man. Like, bro, Craig move like some fat front girl. Like, the man just antagonized the JFF. Like, he's not letting up. Like, he's not allowing our national team to just be the best it can be. The man just always come and just put up a flag and say, it's about me now. I'm going to make sure my players don't play. And if Jamaica don't do this and fix the toilet up there at the JFF tomorrow morning, if it's not flushing at this speed, if the temperature is not this level, this is how the man is operating. Like, bro, Dennis Chung is there. You went to school with Dennis Chung. I know Mr. Chung would try to find a solution with this man. But Craig Butler doesn't want a solution. He wants an endless war with the JFF to keep himself relevant. He operates on the outskirts of Jamaican football while antagonize the people on the inside. That's how he does it. He doesn't want to register under this. He doesn't want to check this. He just wants to. So he wants to be like a proxy federation.
Yeah.
Almost.
I'm gonna say one more thing, JT. Craig, for the few little friends you have left, right? Them time I realize it. And if you don't stop out of your dirty ways now and fix it, and say, you know what, come and apologize. Even though you're not a man for apologize, you think it too big. And you parents who have your kids with him, right? Fathers are going to go take on a picnic, find somewhere else, because guess what? He's going to brainwash your sons and daughters from Uno. He's famous for that, right? Craig, just stop, no man. Just put the football first, man.
Yeah.
Put Jamaica first, no, Craig. Craig, you can't beat the JFF at everything.
So Craig, Germany. Germany.
Go ahead.
Look, from you know me on YouTube and you hear me talk about Mr. Butler. I always talk about him in future tense. Because
yes,
I kept you remember I kept telling you people like, this is it, man. Every big chance he gets, he's gonna stick up the JFF. That's just the storyline. Every chance he gets, he sticks up the JFF.
Mm-hmm.
That's just
but
what
you see, man, like me, when in him corner, when you have respect for him and Leon Bailey. Me I have a photo with Leon Bailey when him come play USA at DC, right? A photo with him and say, yes, at the future this.
Yeah. People
Leon
hit the like button, people.
Disappointed.
Hit the like button.
Leon will be nothing but disappointed.
Yeah.
Leon, you fail in your nation. I know you do some outside work, right? But Leon, just look on yourself, my brother.
Yeah, get it right. But Germany, after running here, have some people love the fire. People, that was Germany. People, hit the like button on the video. People, hit the like button on the video. Hit the like button. Yo, you see like button over there, so get trouble. Just get a one box for me there. Get a box or a kick or something. Just get something like a kick with a box. You see me? Just do that to the like button. Just do something to it. I don't know how you do it, but do something to the like button. All right, thank you. All right, let me take a call. Go ahead.
You know him? Hello?
Yeah, man. Go ahead, caller.
Yes, man. Good day. How you doing, right?
Yeah, I'm doing.
Just hearing the cool conversation and everything, right? And of course, I'm very disappointed.
Yeah.
Right.
You're disappointed in the conversation or? Caller thing chip out.
Oh.
Yeah, you're breaking up, caller. Caller, you're breaking up. We can see if we can try that again. I don't know what side he was coming in on, but it's okay. Oh, and yes, Billy and him father and deal with Whisper physically war. Yeah, with Speed and Craig is real. Billy and yeah, man, Carla, your thing did chip out a while ago. You hear me?
Yeah, man, so about that, right?
Yeah, man.
But Craig, I know Craig personally. I know Craig from high school days. I went to Calabar. Craig went to JC.
Okay.
And you know, but Craig, we know Craig knows football. But Craig, I am appealing. I'm reaching out to Craig, right? It's just a pity I don't have a contact with him here now. But Craig needs to stop this now, right? Because it all boils down to Craig. It is Craig's attitude.
Yeah.
And if him hear me, if him listening and hear me, him know is who talking. I not call him a name, but he will know is who talking, right? And because it's somebody where, you know, we have respect for each other a certain way and him. But this thing now, I am begging him to stop. Because what is going to happen, just like the other caller said a while ago, is just affecting all the young players, right? And so I am just appealing to Craig. Let us stop this war now, because what is happening, it has an influence on the youths, and it is just it's hurting them at the end of it.
Carla, it's a real talk you're making, Carla. Like, so we need, like, and at this me I wonder, Carla, no, like, if even your words are bounce off him head, like, you know what I mean? Because this is what we all want, Carla. If you just, you know, in Jamaica, then I say make peace reign. I could figure out a way to make peace reign.
Like, exactly, and you made mention about even the war and thing, you know, right? And it's it come a time it have to stop, right? And like I said, Craig, I respect him, right, as a person, and at the same time, there's no doubt about it. Craig developed young players. I have seen many players that Craig have worked with, and there's nobody as good as Craig, as far as I care, with young players, developing them, right? But the attitude, it have to fix. And time come now, man. Yeah. Time come, just like them saying in politics, time come. It have to stop now.
Yeah, man. Forward down
time
now,
come,
man.
Craig must stop. And that is what we must preach on. Right? Like I said, no disrespect to Craig, right? You know, like I said, somebody I know from youth days. And, you know, I don't have no difference with him, but I have a difference with this attitude. It have to stop.
Carla, when I see in the space, the man allow the few people them who really respect him. And, yo, the way how him behave, it actually diminishes his accolades based on his achievements developing those youths, because he creates so much other stuff around it that it just takes away from his greatness. He doesn't even realize that.
Exactly. You know, that's all I have to say, you know, but not fluff to the program, just keep it going. And like I said, be positive, yeah?
Yeah, man, Carl. And that's what we say, people.
Cool.
We're not called for any ban. I don't think you should ban a Leon Bailey or ban a Dujan Whisper. JT will never say that, because I was a footballer myself. I would never want somebody to say, I get banned.
But you can't them.
Yeah. But what we do here is we like, the title is something that I hear some people talking about, and we say, let's discuss it. The caller thing on Chipboard, the caller was making some good points. He appealed to Mr. Butler to make peace reign and get the thing across the line. All right, yeah, the thing did chip out a while ago, caller.
Yeah, it did chip out. For real. So, you know, what I'm asking, I'll ask you one question. You know, things a Jamaican football team can do without Bailey and Whisper.
Yeah, bro. That's why I'm telling you, all right, with my side, we are go play a co-op.
Okay, all right. Listen, yes, yeah, you are going. You see enough people if you Lego certain things, and if you show people, so guess what I go on. You know, big the car, guess what I go on. And we the fan build on as a baller, because if you not support on can't go there, and we build on to Whisper on reach. And you know what I notice with all Jamaicans, you say if you even run a little shop, bro, and we buy a pair of clocks, and nobody come to buy nothing. We sit down and we all look for the clocks. And when things don't go on to it, we start bossing people bad mind and we kill our own self, brother. We kill
Carla,
our own
you know one way upon YouTube. Let me say this to all young YouTubers. There's a way on YouTube where you can get big on YouTube very quickly. But it's a technique where a lot of people they have one that's called the fight, where it seems like you make it feel like somebody always a fight you. So that's even a psychological way how people manipulate people. For me, nobody now fight me, brother. When me turn on my computer, if you did a thumb up your phone screen, that have nothing to do with me. Me don't know where you're there, on the earth. Nobody now fight me on YouTube. So Jamaica people we mentalize things certain ways. Say people are fight we and some people, brother, nobody now fight me on YouTube. I just turn on my computer and me just go live.
Then it me after, brother. How we fight to oneself, bro.
Yeah.
We fight to oneself, brother. The mindset how we have, we fight to oneself. We fight to oneself. All right, I'm gonna tell us something. You remember 98 World Cup when time on the low, go on Mexico and we get 6-0.
I don't remember. I probably know, but I don't remember the game vividly.
On the low walk off of the field and I went tell the JFFM say Walter Boy a $1 million man to pay Walter Boy. I remember not have enough money every year incident there. And you see what nearly happened to Onandelo, you have to take back in talk and you have to make apology. Leon Bailey and Butler need to make if as me I say, if Leon Bailey want to come back and make apology to the public.
But you what call Mr. West, see what? Me glad say the coach now he's exposing himself to the coach. Remember you know, him have a little rough up something going on with him and John Wall and them thing there never work out under 20. No, it goes on with the coach. The coach is gonna quickly starting to realize that this is why the JFF deals with Craig Butler the way they do. The coach are gonna learn that now, you know, because you cannot trust what he says. Because I believe in that meeting with Dennis Chung, he gave Dennis Chung some kind of lead on to make him think that it's possible that Leon Bailey can be in the team. I don't think Dennis Chung just out of nowhere just does this crazy thing and just tell the coach a lie to put Bailey in the squad. I think Craig Butler maybe not give him a definite answer, but he gave him something to believe.
Exactly. And I same thing me they look on, bro. The same thing I'm looking at, brother. Brother, yeah, hear me, man, then if you just get rid of it too. Me say, I talk this, I not talk without no apology. Me is a parent, I see it and get what I go on. You see, corner here walk, in head belongs to Busha. And brother, you see, if Leon Bailey now take a step and look, take one step backward or 2 steps backward, and guess what I go on? Leon Bailey go sit down and, hey, brother, enough rich man, Mr. Brock, you know. Enough rich man, Mr. Brock. You understand? I ain't need to put you nowhere, brother. See, enough rich man, Mr. Brock. So guess what I go on? He need to take 2 steps backward and say, guess what I go on? I represent my country. My country is a brand, bro. My country is a brand. I'm going to represent because I see, guess what I go on? I say, failure. I say, entire failure start take you. Come like a worst amount of destruction, bro.
Yeah, I read that, man. And this person right here so say, Mr. Revolutionary JT, we don't need to need apologies from Butler nor Bailey. We just need them to stay away from the national program. And brother, I saw me feel because, bro, remember say Whisper can play under 20. He have one problem this of cars again. Michael Farbs under 20. So one problem did he again. We are talking about, we are come like we are predict how much job we have to deal with. So Craig Butler, we are predict a couple more war again with them U20. Bro, problems. Problems.
No, I'm going to say something to you. See, I don't feel no way. And if I first I got here, but just hold it down. You say why you say Ray Nelson, Hutchison, my top baller from Manchester United represent Jamaica is because of Butler, brother. It's because of Butler, and Butler disrespect the English-based player them, bro. Him disrespect the player them, brother. Because him feel say him are the best. Phoenix are the best academy. Guess what I want? Everybody born with that talent. Everybody born with that gift, bro. You understand? And get what I want. We need to take a stand. We need to tie the rope and say, guess what I want? Man, I'm going on ways, man. I'm going to show seriously. I'm going on ways, man. Big man thing, bro.
Carla, but now like, love chopping it up with you. Link up back, man. You don't know the thing, bro. We there. Love your reason. Me love how you just come and you just say what you say. You just say what you say. You see me? But
Yeah, man.
which
Restart and
team you
restart,
support?
man.
Which team you support? Cause we are do
Me,
the Euro match, you know. We are do the Euro match after this with Scotland, Germany.
so to be honest with you, for a two team, I will tell you something. A two team make carry right in the world, different from Jamaica. If on a Germany or Argentina, bro.
Yeah, so
I
that
tell a
means
man straight.
you're checking later then. So link up
Yeah, man,
later,
yeah,
man.
man.
All right, now say a
Yeah,
word,
man.
my
Look at
boss.
that,
All
man.
right.
Yeah, you still can send me the link still, you know. Why you tell them, boy? Can you send me the link, man?
Yeah, man,
I
I will
link up,
do
man,
that,
I'm
man.
talking it. Yeah, all right, bro. Big
All
up.
right, all right.
Yeah,
Flavor
yeah.
Max, Jesus Christ, you want to see Flavor Max? May have a couple call and may have a call back, but you, Flavor Max, definitely would want to hear from you because this now is indefensible. You cannot defend this Flavor Max. I would love to hear from you. Go ahead, caller.
JT, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing okay, bossy. Bless up yourself.
JT, I was looking at this. I'm really not mad at Butler, Bailey, or nobody from his organization, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at it from a business perspective, right? Butler is the agent, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Most agents are hated. A lot of people really don't like agents because they're very pompous.
Yeah, and there's
They're
always something
aggressive.
sketchy about agents, and you know.
Exactly. Look at Paul Pogba agent.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody likes this guy. What's his name? Minu, whatever his name is. They really don't like him, but the guy gets the job done.
I think
Following
Rich Paul. I think Rich Paul is one of the few agents that kind of change the image of even a black agent and just look presentable.
Exactly. Now you're talking. Rich Paul is more chic. He's lovable. You know, he's charismatic, right?
Mhm.
What I'm mad about is how we do business in Jamaica. You understand?
But you know,
We
Butler is not an agent, right? He doesn't have an agent license.
No, he doesn't have an agent license.
He's a manager who operates
manager.
as an agent with an intermediary.
All right, correct. But he's in that realm, right?
Mhm.
He's there. But
Yeah. People, hit the like button on the video. 1 second, my boss. May I chop it up with where you call from, caller?
Atlanta, Georgia.
All right, we have a caller from Georgia. He might make some good point. People, let's get the video up to 200 like. We have 350 and 63 of us in here. Let me see how much like is on the video. I'm gonna really check the likes them, too tough. So, but now I'm gonna check it because I hate to disrupt the show to ask them to hit the like button. Because it seems like if you don't ask people, forget to hit it. People, we don't even have 100 like on the video yet. This must be a joke thing. People, let's start touch up the like button, people. I don't want to have to stop the show again to do this. I'm doing this show right now before we do the Euros, and I said we're gonna put this thing to bed today. People, let's get it up to 100 at least. Up to 100. We have 90 something on the thing. All right, caller, continue, caller.
Yeah, JT. So I'm looking at it from a business perspective, right? I'm a business owner here in the States. And the way that when I go back home and I look at business, it's upside down. It's like we're light years behind. Even though most of these guys come to the States and get an education.
No, but how does business come? What part of the business, as far as Craig Butler, Leon Bailey relation, you're talking now?
Because the simple fact is, the only reason why these guys can stronghold the JFF is because the JFF allows them to do that. You understand what I'm saying? If me and you had a closed door meeting, right?
Yeah.
And the agreement was, I have to talk to my player before you put the name out, but you go ahead and do it anyway. And this is not the first
You know what?
time.
I know that you brought this point up. I think they should have approached the player himself.
Either or, because these scandals must stop. It has to stop.
Yeah. Craig Butler just presents himself in between as that buffer between him and his players. So that's where he negotiates in a national team where negotiation should not even be a thing.
And I absolutely agree with what you're saying, but it's two parties, not only Butler, also the player. So the JFF has to make sure they cross their T's and dot their I's, because you know who you know the character of this guy, of this manager, agent, whatever he is. You know his character.
Yeah.
Right? But it's just like even in the Nation League when we know that Bailey was suspended, right? But yet we still put his face all over the flyer for what? He's not on the team.
Yeah. I think that, and that's that. I don't know who did that, but Carla, you're in the States. You know how artists move around. Because one of my theory is that Leon Bailey is a professional footballer who lives like an artist, like an
Correct.
entertainer.
Correct.
As far as his security, because I'm trying to get my head around how would this work? Because I thought that based on FIFA rules are just basic protocols. You land in a country, security is provided through the federation or whatever. Players are secure at fields. If you need interviews, you go through the manager or the press officer and you try to get those interviews done. And players are in a secure area, especially when we go to North America, South America, and some of these places like Guatemala, where we know that security is important. I think security is there. I'm asking, what else security can the JFF provide Leon Bailey that we're maybe all missing here?
Well, Leon Bailey needs to provide his own security because usually when these teams travel, they provide them security. But if you want your security just to cover Leon Bailey, no, he needs to front that out his own pocket. This is how they do it here in the United States. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every team has a superstar, and it's true. Every superstar gets perks. It is what it is, and we have to understand that. And are we trying to break the morale of the other players? No, but I think most other players understand it and fall in line. You understand?
Yeah.
Because that's just life, right? Is it right? No, it's not. But it's life. It is what it is. You have players that's superior compared to others, and they do get extra perks here and there, right? My thing is this guy asked for, he sent out a list of things. Now the JFF has to have a PR staff that combat these things after they have their meeting and they come out and they say this is what we agreed to XYZ, but they always behind the eight ball. They just always playing catch up. They're not smart enough to run this program.
Yeah.
It's,
I think, but I get what you're saying, Carla. But I think there's some improvements made there, and I think even some of the things that Butler talked about in, I don't know if that was a demand or request. I think the JFF will move if they see some of those things in a way they could apply. I don't think the JFF just wants to be a bad organization. I don't believe that. So I think it's
but
it's
but
gonna
but
work out.
But JT, just like he can put up a demand, now the JFF should put up their own demand. Listen, my dad always tell me when one star is dead, another one is born. Bailey is not the when Bailey died, when I die, when you die, Jamaica will continue to move forward.
Yeah. The bus goes to the
Right?
station with
Exactly.
with
So
or
you
without us.
exactly. So just like he's trying to put you in a stronghold, you come out and
But
you be
Carla, you
strong
think
and you
say
be
may I
sturdy.
ask you the final question, Carla? You think say maybe we sometimes on YouTube, including myself, you think sometimes maybe we're projecting our passion for country and sport on someone who maybe not be as passionate about playing for country as we would like to see.
And yeah, you do have a point there because we want the best for our country,
Mm.
but I don't know if this player want the best for his country, right?
Yeah.
Because the simple fact is we're dealing with human beings. You understand what I mean? All we see is the glamour, the glitz, the facade. We want victory, we want this, we want that. But what does the player want? All we have to do is align ourselves with the player. If the player said that he needs a break, let's respect that.
Yeah, no, but I think in Iceland, the thing that the Icelandic coach, or somebody in Iceland, I think they would call you, and if you don't come, you don't come. I think
And,
that's how Scandinavian people operate.
but
They
this is how most first world country operates.
Yeah, if they call you and you don't come. But Carla, may have a couple more people on the line. May I you chop it up for 9 minutes? Me try keep everybody around between 9 and 10 minutes. But link up, you hear me, boss?
All right, my brother,
All
take
right,
it
stay
easy.
blessed today. All right, my boss. Let me just ring back JPS here. He was ringing me up. Yeah. You know, yeah. So I believe that Coach Jaime Halgrimsson. 1 second, JPS. I believe Coach Jaime Halgrimsson is operating the way he would operate in Iceland, and we can't fault him for that. But now he kind of learns that this is how Jamaica works, this is how Craig Butler works, and this is how the JFF works. I think he probably this kind of give him a understanding. Go ahead, Carla. Yo, the background, the background wicked in a JPS.
So you want, man, me there for the roads up there. Come on, me I wonder how long you have the online for.
What time is it now? I think about 7, another hour. I'm here till about.
I try get in and call him.
All right, my boss. All right, yeah, man. Blessings. All right. Yeah, man. That was JPS. It didn't work out, but he might probably link me. But let me just take a call from a caller. Okay. All right. I guess a person I'll call me. Call them one more time. I'm gonna get them. That is it. If we don't get the caller, then yeah,
man, JC.
yeah, bless up yourself, caller.
Yeah, man, this is the first time call. I'm just say a few things from the Liam Bailey situation. Yeah, I say as a man who used to follow up Liam Bailey and Craig Butler them thing, I'm not gonna lie to you still. A foolish him go on with, man. Foolish.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And Carla, you used to support him. You're one of the people who used to say fear is fear, no?
Yeah, man. We used to back him fully. Like to a point where it's like me never seen nothing wrong when him do it. We're not even going to lie to you. We're not even going to lie to you. I'm foolish mother, man.
Yeah, man.
Foolish, man.
Yeah, man. And Carla, don't you feel say the coach are gonna say, you know what? This brother got disrupt the chemistry of my team constantly with this noise outside.
Yes, man. I'm just go on one side, man. I just leave Liam Bailey, man. Liam Bailey, yeah, better ball come up, man. Ball come up. Just leave Liam Bailey, man. We can go on side, man, and focus on them thing. And whisper them no focus, man. Not even try yet on the youngster, but we whisper them no focus.
Yeah. And Carla, there's some always say whisper father and I'm life would have helped whisper make a good decision right here, so. You see me I say?
Yeah,
whisper, come know say whisper father, I go say, listen, son, you're training in an academy, but you have a chance to go play in one of the biggest tournaments in the world that you probably never get to play ever in your life again. We don't know if Jamaica will ever play in there, because they're also talking about maybe removing CONCACAF teams if they don't do better this time around from the tournament, the Copa America. They're thinking about that. So I think Whisper, if he had his dad there to just say, bro, think about this. We cannot listen to what Mr. Butler is saying right now. I know Whisper is injured. So I'm just using it as an example. But I think this is moments where we would also have more clarity. I heard Whisper is injured, but nobody really knows if he's injured. I don't know. Do you actually know?
That's what I've heard, but I'm not sure. But apart from that, still, Whisper need a good PR team. You need a PR team. That's what Whisper need right now. You need a PR team. Come see, so we not get them personal life, but we see on social media some things where very unprofessional, and you know.
Yeah, you know what don't happen? Whisper doesn't understand that his social media is connected to the professionalism that's required at Chelsea. I don't think he understands that yet.
You don't know that. I don't want to get too personal, but it's a youth in brain not so good. Not even want to set the party, because it's a Port Royal youth. I know Port Royal. I know Port Royal good. It's a place some of them enough. I don't want to say with me still, but it's a place some of them enough. And I know Port Royal good. I know things when go out even before him go to Chelsea, when him ball him over there, but leave that later still. I don't touch the football right talk about. They need to think them, man. They need to get them things together, man. Or go on side. We don't depend on Liam Bailey and Craig Butler them.
Yeah. We'll move on, Carl. That because me say, Carl, as you know, look more we're gonna chop it up again. Cause you know, we're there. Thanks for calling in. You hear me, boss?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, man. Blessings. Yeah, man. Let me take the call. The caller there said, you see, people, when we look on the comment section, 1 second, caller. When we look on the comment section, call JT, call me back. Or yeah, okay, all right. When we realize me, I look under the comments under Craig Butler post on like Facebook or bro. These are a lot of people has. It's the first time I've seen like 95% of people is saying, Mr. Butler, you've reached your limit now. You see me? I say you reach your limit now. So Carla, go ahead, Carla.
Yeah, JT.
Blessings.
Yes or no? You see all the beats sugar beats on the boat. You can go inside. One thing Craig Buckler wants. One thing. All you matter about security, I hear matter about all of this. I Steve, he want to lose his job.
Yeah, man. You call it, Carla.
Like, bottom line, what I want is Steve lose his job.
Yeah, man.
All go straight at it.
That's it. That's exactly it.
Come round. You see me? And JT, I respect how you run a program, bro.
Yeah, man. Blessings,
you
man.
know, you don't have no theaters with no baller, local or overseas.
Yeah, man.
You get me?
Just a baller is a baller. You play ball, brother. If you can play ball, you can just play ball. What am I gonna do? You see me?
Yeah.
Leon Bailey can play ball, you know. People, that's not what we hear discussing. I'm saying that, brother, the hope and nice and the drama will come with the man and disrupting the chemistry in the team. We don't need that, brother.
JT, you're 41-year-old, right? And growing up as a youth, me know say if you just make it sport, grief with you can't back the field.
Yeah. Discipline.
You know me? Some don't know, everything just change now with discipline come like nothing. You believe me?
Right? Like, no, you can keep all your own dance and come meet we up at Copa America the day after. Hangover.
Yeah.
Hangover.
Yo, football I go to the down, brother. Football, they water down with this indiscipline and all type of things. And all the big people them. But know about these things, but they are before me and you know about discipline. Same arrive with Leon Bailey.
Yeah.
Himself.
Listen to this comment. Listen to this comment from Brain Drain. Prophecy. Butler made this move to show Bailey was not suspended. He probably agreed. And when the list came out, they said, no, I broke up with you, not you with me. Yeah, man.
Yo, JT.
Yeah.
Consider one thing I'll say to you, bro. You see the YouTuber them, bro, don't make none of them go like them bigger than you.
Blessings,
This is you have a lot of respect for them, you know, but if you respect what you have for them not have for you.
Them not have for me. Yo, Carla,
I'm never see.
Carla, me feel all the way when me see. Yeah. Okay. Well, Carla, me feel all the way when me see Ryan pan a show call me clown. After me say, all right, me not have no problem with Ryan them. Ryan them a call me clown. Me I say, Ryan, come on, bro. Don't do that. JT. I don't want to really disrespect you on YouTube.
JT.
I don't want to do it, bro. Honestly. Yeah.
JT. You know, it's from week. Man call Ryan and say to him.
Yeah.
And it's what me say to him, bro. Me know him go feel that way, because this time feel like a call man disrespect him, bro.
No, man, you don't have to do that, man. But what we say is Carla, this. Me are the only person who go around Ryan who wasn't there to build a channel off him back.
Me see respect where you give, man.
You see me? And this youth, Ryan knows it. Ryan, if me back you up somewhere with the tour we have to sign with name for going to one building, you go respect JT. I'm still not going to left your road, but I will teach you a lesson in the real world. Me know a lot of people over there so just gloss over things. I will say, Ryan, that, but Ryan, don't pass your place with me, bro. Do not pass your place with me. I show you respect, but sometimes you need to drop it. You need to drop it. I do not want to have to give you a bullet with your name on it, all right? So just stop it, bro.
Bro.
All right?
Bro, I'll tell you 4 channel where they do the thing right now. You are one. Minzy. Coach is dead. 4 person. Brother, if the rest of YouTuber them, you don't know what.
No, man. Carla, as far as Carla, the song, music are playing in back, Carla.
But continue doing what you're doing, bro, and don't change to nobody. Don't make nobody joy, don't go around the road.
All right, my boss.
Because they say them
Blessings.
a follower right here.
Yeah, man. Call in someone. We
They want
link
put,
up here.
brother, you see the rest of them, they come like them and put them back over counter and say, serve.
Boom. Yo, bro.
Yeah,
Bro,
and
look
them
over.
and
Yo,
they
yo,
put
yo.
them back over counter.
Where your name, Carla? Where your name? Where your name?
And here's to many man.
Jesus Christ. Jesus, look more. You hear me, what?
Yeah.
Yo, a long time I don't hear them something. The man say, yo, come like you put your back in over the counter and say, serve. Yo, a shop. I think that we not go a shop. No, man, we did have a message that because yesterday me a message over Ryan show me I say, yo, a Butler, Ryan show alone Butler can come on and come tell him bunch of lie them and people agree with it. You see me, and then Ryan was like, yo man, JT, you want to make this about your clown, JT, your clown. And I say, Ryan, just stop this clown thing, bro. Stop. I don't want to do this with you. I don't want to do this with you. Just show some respect on the internet. Here, trust me, bro. It's the best for you. I'm telling you. All right. Let me hear what Flavor Max at all. Yo, turn on the big sound in that background. Like, Flavor Max. If people, make we hear. If more here, Flavor Max is a man we always come and balance from Phoebe's side. So people, we want to really see how Flavor Max is gonna evaluate this discussion today. Flavor Max, the stage is yours. Go ahead, my boss.
Yeah, before my touch on speed button and everything, I want to talk about you and Ryan. Because I don't know what go on, you know. You and Ryan are my favorite YouTuber. And me I try, we want to fix the thing between speed and butler. I don't want a Ryan and JT.
Jesus.
Because Ryan make me know you know. So we have to go set an example. So we can hear I say your butler and speed and mash up the thing. And then Ryan and JT, we don't want that. We want to set an example.
Yeah.
You get the message. So whatever that is, quash it right now.
No, but
we don't want
listen. No,
Because
Favor Max. How
Yeah.
I looked at it is like, okay, we are Ryan, we not talk on the phone and them thing, but we good. So I thought like, yeah, me can over him channel and basically type as a regular person in the comment section. If it's a something we may disagree with you or as me say, but
So
always
fix
come
that,
with you.
fix
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, but when me
Fix
see
that.
and
We don't want that.
when him a read my comments and I talk about yo JT a clown, that's like yesterday, and I'm like, bro,
All
are
right,
you?
when I repeat that,
No. I'm repeating. Flavor Max. I'm repeating that.
Yeah.
I'm repeating that. What I'm trying to say is,
Yeah.
I was like, if me hear him do that again, I will have to discipline him on the internet. And I'm telling you that.
All right.
Because I don't want to keep.
This. No, we don't want this. I'm gonna talk to Ryan too. The tone a good youth. Tone article from the YouTube. Tone good. Not do nothing good. We don't need that.
Yeah. Ryan, just drop the clone thing, bro. Just drop the clone thing. I keep saying, bro. Like we don't have no animosity. But if I even if you not agree with me, I say, bro, in the comment section, don't try to call me a clone, bro, because I don't want to have to make a name for you.
Okay.
You see what I say?
Yeah. All right. So JT, so much has been happening for the past 2 days. Well, let me tell you this, JT. I want to say, I don't think none of this is Leon Bailey's fault. I just think Leon Bailey just get the shitty end of the stick. And it is so unfortunate because I think all the baller want to do is just take some time with his family, JT, and relax and enjoy on vacation. Nothing is wrong with that. He expressed that some time ago.
Okay.
Now, what happened the other night, I never like it, where his name was a part of the squad and how people dealt with it subsequent to that. I don't think Mr. Butler, I mean, yes, Leon Bailey is a superstar and Mr. Butler want him to be treated as such, but I don't think Mr. Butler himself is treating Leon Bailey like a superstar. I don't think he's handling the business of Leon Bailey the way how he's supposed to handle it. Leon Bailey is in the news too often for the wrong
people
things.
People, Flavor Max in a building now, people. When Flavor Max, just like, oh, you say me and Ryan are two of your favorite YouTubers, them. Yeah, one of my favorite
Yes.
callers, them. Because, like, I can't explain it to people. I like when people see the world on a spectrum where things can change and situation can change that make you have to shift your point and reevaluate.
Yes, you can shift it because you look and you grow and you see what's going on and you talk based on what you see. I don't make, you see, if I don't see it, I can't call it. If I see it, I will call it.
Mhm.
And what I'm seeing here, JT, is Mr. Butler is using Leon Bailey as a pawn to get what he wants. And he listed 5 things. 4 of those things are some good things that the JFF can look into and implement. But the first 4 is not really, in my opinion, what he want to accomplish. Is the 5th one is the problem.
Yeah, man.
The 5th one.
And you see, Jesus Christ, Flavor Max. You see the 5th one, and this so make we know say Craig Butler get trouble.
Yes, and the 5th one is using Leon Bailey as a pawn to achieve the 5th one. But by doing so, the football and the public get caught in the crossfire, JT.
Not only that,
And
Flavor Max, and the youths them we are training up a Phoenix get caught in the crossfire.
And we could go as far as say the youth as well. And the 5th one, he's not going to achieve that. So he will not be able to bully his way to achieve the 5th one. Because I was listening to the person who you want to remove. And the person say, JFF can't fire him. He was not elected by JFF. He was elected by a body. And he's not going to resign.
Yeah.
So, and I'm sure Mr. Butler know that. So,
and even if he resigns, we don't want Mr. Butler in there either.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if he want that position. But if he want to go there, then he would also have to relinquish his position as
no,
Phoenix
bro,
manager.
Flavor Max. This is rumored, people, alleged. When Dennis Chung got into the job, he had some discussions with Mr. Butler, and he asked Mr. Butler, let's put some things aside. What role you would want in the JFF? And he says the role of Rudolph Speed.
Well. At this point, I don't think that is even possible, because as Mr. Speed said, he was selected by a committee, and even so, let's say Mr. Butler get that position, then what good for the goose, good for the gander too, because he would have to relinquish his position that he currently play at Phoenix, because then the same conflict of interest that he spoke about, that's the same conflict of interest that will be there with him as well.
Yeah, because you see the other things that he's requesting, me can agree. I can to show how fair we are. I think 90% of people in here can agree with changes.
We can agree to it, JT.
Yeah.
But there's also a way to get change. You don't bully yourself or bully your way to get change. Not every time that will work.
Flavor Max, and the security thing. We want you explain the security thing to me. How does, because I want to be fair in that. That's one of them, you know. May I say the other ones I agree on. The last one is impossible. So the security one, how can we? Because I look at it and I feel like it's a bit contradictory in the way where, what I'm saying, when Leon Bailey was sneaking out, would the security be sneaking out with him at that moment? Would he be at risk to the public as well? How does that work?
No,
and
when it comes to security,
parties,
JT,
yeah.
when it comes to security, everybody, security is subjective, and if the baller or anybody for that matter feel unsafe at a particular time, at a particular place, that is up to them. So I am not going to speak on somebody or tell somebody when them don't feel secure. That's subjective, to be honest. You understand? Because a man can feel secure in the most dangerous ghetto, but don't feel secure at a place that you expect him to feel secure. So that's subjective. So I don't even want to speak on that. If you feel like the baller is not don't have enough security, then that's up to you. But my thing, JT, I start to feel as if you are holding us, the football in public at ransom, and I don't like that. I don't like that.
Flavor Max, you know, as me saying, bro, a long time me I try to show you this, no Flavor Max. That's why I call the show Sports Prophecy. Me I try to tell you, say, what I'm seeing ahead is just more bus ups with Craig Butler because we don't reach under 20 yet. And we're
JT,
we don't reach to say that I want next problem this again.
JT, I said this the other night, and people say they don't see how they make the connection with this. The imagery of a sports person. You know, a sports person have the ability to earn off the field as well.
Yes.
Through endorsement
and branding.
Through endorsement, etc. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, no brand want to associate themselves with somebody who is deemed a villain or somebody who deemed to not have the love of the public. And these bust up with Leon Bailey all over the media is him start to look like a villain. I see where people start to change. People start to look at him a certain way. The public start to turn their back on Leon Bailey.
Flavor Max, that's what I see out there. The first time in the comment section I've seen so many people.
Yes. And no brand want to associate themselves. Because nobody no bigger than the people.
Yeah.
The people is what cause everything. Money, finance, everything. Without the people, there's no money. And if the people turning your back against them, nobody want to associate their brand with somebody who the people don't love. You have to have an image out there, one that speak love and the people love you and so forth. And I don't think Mr. Butler is doing the baller any favor, any good in that regards. And that is important. People don't think that is important, but imagery is important. And I don't like that. I don't like that.
Bro, you said something really, really, really powerful there, bro. And this is what Mr. And I kept trying to tell you this when I Flavor Max. And it's because of the fearness, though. You're a fear person and you want to give him a fair chance. And I say this, Flavor Max, Mr. Butler doesn't allow us to respect him. He does these other little things that just annoys the crap out of everybody. It's like he's antagonizing the JFF. He doesn't want us to move on.
Yes. And you see, I wasn't nitpicking, I wasn't nitpicking and so forth. But this one is glaring. It is in front of us. It is right there. We can see Nigel Boy, Richards can see his agenda in this one. He can't hide. People seeing it. People seeing it. His number 5 is a problem. I tell you what, Leon Bailey, he knew Leon Bailey wasn't going to be available for Copa. Even if those requirements were met, Leon Bailey already make up his mind. But still, he went behind Leon Bailey back because I don't think Leon Bailey even knew
That's what
he was negotiating.
I called in from Georgia and said that when he said something, I thought about it. I said, they maybe should have spoke to Leon Bailey because then we wouldn't have this problem. But guess what? I think Craig went behind Leon Bailey to negotiate and try to bargain on Leon Bailey's back without him even knowing.
Without Leon Bailey even know. Hence he said he would have to make his client know. How you don't know big Leon Bailey, big agent, big mediator, whatever you call yourself. And you don't know up to that time, up to press time, you don't know if Leon Bailey would have made this available. You have to go and speak to your client. They jump the gun. You're not supposed to know where your client stand before you go into any negotiation.
Yeah, and I think, and don't you think, Flavor Max, none of us, this one is so simple where Mr. Butler dropped the ball. I believe that he gave Dennis Chung enough in that conversation to make him walk away feeling it's possible.
Some information, something was said, some go ahead was given, something.
Yes.
But when you get back to Leon Bailey said no. Yes, he did have to reach back to Bailey, and Bailey said no. But something was given.
Something.
But I'm saying, But I'm saying everybody could tell that Leon Bailey not in the position. He don't want to play any football right now. He say mental health. As somebody say, well, remember Bailey said he wanted to take a break because of his mental health. So all of a sudden, if these 5 needs were met, mental health good. So if JFF did say, okay, I'm going to give you all these 5 things that you asked for, and make Bailey come and play, all of a sudden there's no mental health. Come on, we are not fooling somebody.
Yo, that one, people, and with that, the people must say, oh, me give Flavor Max 15 minutes. Yo, Flavor Max them get, I saw it going on. Flavor Max them get Leon Bailey treatment, people. I saw the thing around here more time.
No, well, they're going to cut it because...
Yeah, man, you have to cut you now, Flavor Max. We're going to link up and me have some call or ring.
Link up. And I'm saying, before I leave, I am saying, people, it's not Leon Bailey's fault. I don't think it's really Leon Bailey. This one is on Mr. Butler. He's just using Leon Bailey as a pawn. I don't think Leon Bailey knew anything about that negotiation before
I agree with you. Flavor Max.
Yeah,
we link up. All right, my boss. Yeah, people, here you go. Flavor Max come split justice and make know say. He said something that I didn't even think about. People, hit the like button on the video. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. We have 380 of us here, people. Hit the like button. We should be at least around 200 likes very soon. Make sure you hit the like button, people. Let me see what some of the commenters are saying. Leon Bailey needs to learn from people like Serena Williams. Let me see it. All right. Go ahead, Carla.
Yeah, man. JT, I pray.
There, man. Bless up yourself. Who this? Abala Curtis?
Yeah, man. Abala Curtis.
Yo, long time, my boss. Big up yourself. You want next man to always split the truth when you see it, you know. What you see are going with the situation and all, my boss?
You want the people them to understand and what they're going on. I'm not busy about Butler. I'm not busy about Leon Bailey. You know me, I call about my baller and the future when having a Jamaica football. And you see where they go. Craig Butler go mash up
the disrupt it, the youth trajectory.
Yes.
Yeah.
Till no club in the world now go and deal with him once him a deal with the baller. Zin, the youth, a lot of people in the comment and a lot of people on other platforms where they watch the show them don't understand. Whisper did injure with Chelsea the last game of the season when them play the semi-finals. Him never get to play because him injured in a training. Him come to Jamaica because I see a squad with Whisper name Panny, but them say Lambert coming to Whisper. Zin, the thing is, remember, you know, if you're there one club and you come on vacation, and your national team want to send the letter to your club to release you. You feel your club go tell you say, yes, go play, and you get left up at them club injured. You have to go back to England, go do a physical to see if they see you fit. And if you're 50% fit or 30% fit, then I release you. If you come back from after international duty in a pre-season, you're injured.
Yeah.
You understand me? I say so. Me I watch you coming from me. I watch.
Because technically, right now, you know, Leon Bailey is still in a squad, you know, people. Leon Bailey can't come out of the squad, you know.
He can't come out.
Like him in the squad, him just go choose. So you know what, the coach actually, this is a thing we can maybe backfire on Leon Bailey because he's selected in the squad and he's not gonna play for Jamaica. So you know, people, that has a negative ring to it. Oh, Leon Bailey, he was a player in the Copa America squad for Jamaica, but he didn't choose to represent. You don't want those news media start saying he decided to stay in Jamaican party instead of playing because they still look at your work ethic at your national team, going back to your club as well.
But JT, them no Whisper, not even Leon Bailey, because Leon Bailey have enough caps already where clubs go off the top of him in wages. Whisper no reach this yet. They don't have enough caps for your country. And the more you play for your country, and the more your wages go up as a baller for your club. These things a lot of people don't know. You understand? I mean, don't know if somebody in a comment will link with Whisper. I beg you to send him the part, yeah. Brother, you're a baller. You need to sit down, watch, look where you're going and learn. Don't make it mess up your nice future.
Yeah. Don't get caught up in it. Yeah, but Bala Curry, you hear me I say them thing up on YouTube from last year, brother. You remember, I think me and you disagree a couple times with the Butler. Me I tell you, say, Whisper is gonna become a bargaining chip.
No. Me not think me involve the conference. Me always remember saying, from the thing with Whisper and your father and the find out said certain things are go. Me cut from this way now.
Yeah, I'm blessed up myself, Balaker. Balaker, I think I'm one of the first ballers that me are talking about Ronaldo Cephas, you know. Either Balaker, I think you are one of the first ballers that me are with it, right?
Me I talk about Cephas from Cephas, they are
on it. I remember. I mean, say Balaker keep a talk about this baller, Cephas. Because you remember them thing, you know. I remember these conversations, people. People can grow on me.
They call up the youth and still sabotage the youth. When in there are something there, look at the youth now. So if Liam Bailey now come see if us replace Liam Bailey.
Yeah.
And him do good.
Yeah.
Whisper need to make somebody look into in contract. Bad man, if they can buy your way out of the contract, they buy you. Now we are 18. We need to understand, look. Allegedly, look at Martin Davis. One of Jamaica, once it was that baller. That baller gonna make it and rain. We have to look. That such man manage over 1,000 player.
Yeah.
Over 1,000 player, 2 player come out right.
Yeah, but Balaker, the line blaze up. So let me take some more people. That was Balaker. Here, people, Balaker tell me about Cephas. That's why I may have remember good. I'll make people know.
We just want to Whisper make the right choice and just go around the camp there because you know look good. You understand? We're not really busy about Bailey right now. Bailey next.
So you agree with one of the next caller? You agree with one of the caller who said Whisper should think about getting a new management?
JT not talk about that from Whisper, the left they go. Like at Chelsea. Because everything go wrong. You understand me?
Yeah.
And you him go feel it.
All right, Balaker.
Hold on. I say one thing before I cut. The next look at you when me there look pan to play for Jamaica at Mackenzie. No Mackenzie, that the number 7 where they play for Clarendon College. Remember Craig Butler camp now. The midfielder.
Malachi Douglas.
Captain. Malachi Douglas. When last year about Malachi Douglas?
I don't know no Balaker, but I know today me I go tell you about him. May I go talk here? We have some more people on the line. Bless up, man. We talk Balaker. Cause me have I run through them thing and me have a Euro show after this because the Euro starts at 9. So we talk, all right, people. Yeah, man. That was Balaker, people. Long time we don't hear from Balaker them. Let me just give out Joshua a call. Balaker them surface. Randomly, you know, man. Just randomly them money at the surface just pop up out of the blues. Yo, Joshua, where you say my boss? What go on?
Yo, you see the same argument with Flavor Max follow with? The same argument in the pan.
Yeah. And you did a staunch Craig Butler and Leon Bailey supporter. Staunch.
Me not talk about that. Me hold on first, man. We are right to do the foolishness.
Bro, we done that, bro. But me just I tell you, so we're not gonna keep like if people disrespect me on YouTube, we're gonna just deal with it as well.
All right, you're right to do the foolishness. Anyway, and second thing, people in the comment section, we must take education serious.
JT was wrong with the demand that Butler put on the table. Explain it to your audience. Michael Thomas, how am I wrong with the demands? What do you mean? Explain your comment a little bit more, brother. Explain your comment a little bit more. The baller shouldn't make the IG put. This person is either Craig Butler or one of Leon Bailey, them somebody, side chick or something. But them it's just this AZ, I love if you can call in and I know where you're talking about because Yeah, try to make a point, but are you gonna compete with everybody who's commenting in the comment section? We have 400 people on the stream today, people. 400 people. Hit the like button. Let's get this up to 500 and 550 likes on that on the video. All right, people. Let's shoot above the clouds. But Joshua, I just said same thing as we same thing as we Flavor Max. But which part of what you are saying? Me like we hear what I'm gonna say, no, brother. Cause you can't call in for what Flavor Max are say.
People, you take education serious.
Mm.
You know, because as far as me see it, a peer manipulation and go on. Exploitation. You understand? Carry and Tracy, and I say, watch her. Watch her, JT. Listen to me, I say. I blame Butler, and I blame Chung. See? Because if the man them have some things we need to address, you understand? Some requirements that needs to be addressed. See? And then state that and then say this is the reason why we're not going to come back and represent because the standard need to change and this need to fix and that need to fix. Mr. Chung himself, knowing that they have not made any adjustment, should not have even tried to have a conversation with Mr. Butler. You understand?
Board, yeah.
Because if you not adjust that by now, or if you not an outline a strategy to say, all right, we're gonna get this and this done within the next 6 months. These are the conditions. Next 6 months to a year, we'll get this done. You understand?
Because the next thing, you know, Joshua, is what people don't understand. You can't just demand something and it just start happening tomorrow. So I don't know how that would have worked.
It cannot. You understand? We have to be realistic. So it cannot work. So they would have to come back. If they go back to Mr. Butler or to Leon Bailey with a proposal, with a counter proposal, they have to go back and say, look here. All right, you request these things, and we're going to get these things done within the next 6 to a year, 1 to a year time. See? Mr. Butler himself should not have entertained any conversation with Mr. Chung, knowing that these conditions have not been addressed.
Because agents don't operate at the international level.
No. Exactly.
Because I even wonder if that, them thing there is actually, but Mr. Butler operates in this gray area. You don't even know what he is actually.
Mr. Butler, look here now. Mr. Butler is acting as what he's addressing, conflict of interest. He is a conflict of interest as it relates to the national team and in players then. Like me say, if in players get called, a problem. And if they don't get called, a problem.
Yeah, and I feel like he told all his players, listen, if we don't win, at the JFF a fight, you know. And if we don't lose, at the JFF a fight, you know. I just think he brainwashed those kids into believing that. I understand in sports, sometimes you need that axe to grind. You need that thing that keeps you going, that drive. But it cannot be at the detriment of our national team, where he just sits there and antagonize the team. Every time there's something is about to happen, he just takes it over. He just takes out the oxygen out of the room.
No, Mr. Butler is depriving me. Mr. Butler deprived me.
How am I depriving?
Then I don't want to see my ball in a Copa America. Why would I want to see my ball in a Copa America?
Joshua, when I see Leon Bailey in the squad, that's why I'm not doing no show for about 4 days.
Listen to me.
But it's confused.
Listen to me. When I see Leon Bailey in the squad, they say, I scream out like a gal.
Don't do that.
All right.
Don't do that.
And by the time, I drive me, I by the time I reach home and sit down, I went back a controversy, I said, Jesus Christ.
Orange, green. Travis, tell JT put my name in orange, not green. No, I don't decide where your name going in a estate. Me don't know. I think YouTube just do this random stuff. I don't know. I just click on the button and it comes up. So, yeah, me don't know. Let me see. Maybe it's the settings. No, I don't think so. I don't think so, man. Maybe. All right.
Look here.
Okay.
Me call it from now, you know. I don't think Butler will be Leon Bailey agent for
No, I think Leon Bailey will have to cut ties with him at some point.
I don't think she's going to be the agent for long for long. You understand? Him now go cut ties because it'll cause too much problem.
Yeah, I think they will have to cut ties with him at some point. It's just too much. It's just too much, man. It's just too much. Even Leon Bailey, the point that Flavor Max said still that it is will gonna affect his brand. I wasn't even looking at it that way. If you keep popping up on his articles where controversy does sell, but if it's just, you know what I mean, just if it's just this back and forth, I don't think that's healthy. I don't think that's healthy. Listen.
Look here.
Yeah.
Look here. There's no guarantee that Leon Bailey will make the 2020, the 2030 World Cup squad. You know?
Well, I
will never know that.
Yeah. I think he, well, depends. Listen, and you see, and I hate to say this because when Leon Bailey do them thing, I can't talk how I need to talk. Because I don't want to come off bad mind. Leon Bailey need to know that one bad season at Aston Villa and you're back at square one. That's how football is.
One bad season. Look here. Football operate like girl child. You're with them 40 year and then nice 41 year and they're happy. They let you go. That's how it is.
All right. But Joshua, let me take a couple more calling, okay? You know, so we have the Euro show. Which side, which international team you support?
Me?
Hey.
Which international team?
No, which we know say Jamaica the default, but everybody watch one next side. Brazil. Okay, so Copa America, your team there. You're not really invested in.
No. Copa my team there.
Okay, Copa your team there.
Yeah.
All right. Listen, we link up here, Joshua.
Yeah, man.
All right, my boss. Blessing. Travis Peso. Me can't me call you back after me call. Me take Travis call. Me have Peter for call. Yeah, man.
What go on, my brother?
Yeah, me there, me there. People, then we back at it again. You know, just a show some things.
JT, me must say, man, after 2020, me I tell about him, man. Must have change my stance.
Yeah.
You know, brother. I mean, I don't personal against him, you know. I mean, I know him like that. I don't personal, but we talk facts, brother. I mean, tell you a long time, say Leon, I'm going to make Craig beat the time. You see that play out there, brother. Read Leon as a footballer, but as a person, Leon soft. Big time, brother.
Yeah.
Leon make Craig I tell him some things, brainwash him from my youth. Say JFF doing this. You know, do Craig nothing, man. Cassava about Craig.
Yeah.
Cassava. So who don't know research, you're going to do the research. And when Speed was Cassava president, that Speed the only man that try to help him in our football. The same Speed we don't like. But people not talk the truth, they only truth they don't like a man.
Yeah.
I noticed the number of Speed coming in the media at bash Craig. But Craig ever always do something. And Craig, come on, Craig, you can't make them demands to a federation, brother. And then these people, they make up this nice about Phoenix unattached. Phoenix is not a club, people. Phoenix is attached to Central FA, but Phoenix now playing on football at Central FA. As a major league or whatever, if you want, you think you're going right, brother. People will talk the truth when we have talk about the truth rate, man. When do things with two youth. Phoenix is an academy. Me when Oral Trace me, I say Oral, I want to Mount Pleasant Academy. Mount Pleasant have academy, yes. When them play in Jamaica top flight league. So if you want to get yourself involved, we a man cost JPL. If you're so good, put that team and come right up in the Premier League. Come do your thing then. But because him use same thing, third party things, they don't want to get the players them. But people don't know them say they feel them do something good. And the next thing, Craig look for the youth them where come from vulnerable homes where they have no father figure in their life. And he manipulate them easily. Because Jamaica, you them see big dollar sign on it, something, you know. And believe say I say go. But deep down, we don't know what happened behind closed door. So I say, but Leon, disappointed Leon. Leon is a patriot, brother. Sorry for you.
Travis, you know what I like, brother, when them showing how much them love Jamaica and I hate when Butler
They love Jamaica, man.
that hurt me.
They love themselves.
That hurt me.
They love themselves, brother. Yeah, you know that. They love themselves.
And that's okay. That's okay. But
they love what Jamaica can do for them.
Hey.
I know what them can do for Jamaica. They love what Jamaica can do for them.
Yeah.
That's what them can do for Jamaica.
True. Fact.
Simple as that.
Facts that, man. It's the facts that it's just every time they just put this in there and we're real patriots of Jamaica. No, bro. No, stop saying that. Stop saying that. It doesn't.
And I'll give you first of all, Leon was upset when he curfew and he get banned. So he just all right. Now go keep my party and I day before he copa. So I spy Jamaica. So the coach shouldn't go and try extend our Olive Branch team to come. That's not good, brother. Because right now, we have enough high players in my team. I want him in my team. So our next problem that again.
Yeah.
Again, brother.
Yeah.
I want to need that. And based on the team I play, good luck, Leon. Leon looking at himself, take some time off when say I do. And we are sexy.
Remember when I time we are saying Leon need to bench.
All right. No, Leon is not a good player. Leon is a good player for Jamaica. But Leon I try too hard. Like, I'm a water boy for Jamaica. I'm a superstar, brother. I know you're a superstar for Jamaica, brother. We have a collective of stars. You're one of them.
You're one of them.
Yeah.
And that's how football is, Travis.
Start saying reach us on Instagram. Oh my man. Hey, JT, that's all screenshot for me take off on YouTube. Never say to them. When man in deal with him and Craig and whisper, brother. Screenshot, never say to them when we do the qualify for. But I'm sorry for him, brother. Sad though. But alive, we have to move on. Jeez. So we talk here,
all right, bless up, people. That was Travis Special, people. That was Travis Special. Who else was calling? I'm just a first responder as well. Let me just call back Peter Mystic here. Yeah, man. I'm just giving everybody an opportunity today to have their take. Just giving everybody a chance to have them take. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, JT, greetings, man, and greetings to everybody.
Man, blessings.
I have a lot. My brain go faster than home. I can cope with it sometimes,
Yeah.
So we'll try and make this real simple. First of all, I want to commend Flavor Max because Flavor Max is one of the most vehement defender of Craig Butler and Bailey. And to hear Flavor Max come out and say what he said. I didn't hear everything that he said on your program because I had to cut off, but I heard him on another program. I think it was yesterday. And he was not happy with the shenanigans of Craig Butler. So I commend him for that. And I tell you before, when Craig Butler speak, I tell you, I said there is a saying, and it's also in the Bible, that if you want to know a true man's heart, let him speak. The more Craig Butler is speaking, is the more we're knowing about him. Now, I know about Craig Butler from a long time. I'm an older guy. I keep telling you guys that. I know people who know him, and he's very mendacious. But I think people are seeing the true Craig Butler. And so I want to read something. I cut out some pieces of paragraph from a Gleaner article this morning regarding this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll go read it real quick, all right? Speaking on It's 92, which I listened to the program yesterday, Chung said Bailey was included in the squad after a conversation. After a conversation between Al Grimson and Butler. I listened to the program yesterday, It's 92. Chung also said it wasn't a quick conversation between the coach and Butler. It was a 2-hour conversation. That's what Chung said. So we know it was not a quick conversation, all right? The coach called me. This is Chung quote, the Gleaner quote in Chung. The coach called me and said, I just had a conversation with Craig. So I said, how did it go? The coach said Leon would be available for the second and third game because he had a commitment prior to that. The coach said he'll add some value. I then said, well, that's your decision, coach. You know what's best for the team. All right? So more everybody understand that the coach had a 2-hour conversation even if it wasn't 2 hours, it's a long conversation with Craig. And then the coach called Chung, the Gensec, and told him about the conversation and said he's going to add Leon Bailey. What that tells me is that whatever conversation the coach had with Craig was that Leon could be included in the squad.
Yeah, I felt like he gave Dennis Chung some kind of open-ended answer.
Well, remember now, this is a coach and Craig conversation, and then after that, the coach called Chung and tell him about the conversation and said he wants to include Leon.
The coach had a conversation with Butler?
Yeah, man, I'm gonna read the thing again. The coach, all right. Chung said Bailey was included in the squad after a conversation between Al Grimson and Butler.
Okay.
That is key information, right?
That is very key.
You understand? I mean, we can go as far as saying that Craig agreed for Bailey to be in the squad.
I think
right?
you know what can be the thing actually. It could be a thing where Craig Butler actually agreed for Bailey to be in the squad, and Bailey didn't agree, and Craig Butler had to start backtracking.
I don't think so, no.
You don't think
what
so?
I think is, no, I think it's the other way around. I think Craig is the puppet master for Bailey. And whatever Craig do or say or want, Bailey go with it. That's how I feel.
So who would be the puppet master then? Is it Craig or Bailey who's the puppet master? It's a bit confusing for me.
Craig is a puppet master. Craig is a puppet master leading Bailey along. You know, Flavor Max also said it, Flavor Max said, look, for Bailey to be out there in the news like this all the time,
it's not healthy.
It's not good it's not healthy for him. And I said that before in one of the things, not in that same premise, but I said the best thing for Bailey to do is separate himself from Craig. Well, let me read another part of the article real quick, right? So what it said to me is that it sounded like Butler agreed, right? And then Butler may have had second thoughts and said, but hold on, I want this, and the other. So listen to this now. Later, Chung said he spoke to Butler, who wanted to clarify some matters with him. Chung revealed that Butler asked for a single room for Bailey, to which he acquiesced, given how long the Copa tournament would be for.
Oh, wow.
But according to Chung, there were sticking points when it came to traveling business class for extended flights and personal security. So basically, a subsequent conversation took place where Craig called Chung and wanted some clarification. And then at the bottom now, this last paragraph, I'm going to read this to you. According to Chung, it is likely that Al Grimson was unaware that the sticking points in the conversation with Butler had not been ironed out. So,
okay.
So what I'm saying? So if you listen,
what were the sticking points again?
The sticking points are the traveling, the security for Bailey, the this, the that, right? That Butler lined out. The whole point of me reading this is to show the people that Craig Butler is who he is. He's a snake in the grass.
I think he had two different conversations with two different people that was discussing the same situation.
Yeah, but when we see Craig is a man that will change his colors according to what is beneficial for him. And if you notice, even I don't know, you probably listened to a conversation yesterday on Sports Exposure. I listen to Sports Exposure every day. But Craig included under 20 players in this whole saga, in doing the same thing that he was doing with his son, with Leon Bailey, years ago when he wanted to hold a JFF stage. My whole point is that, here's another point. If Butler said if Butler said Bailey is taking time off to be with his family and mental health, etc., then why would Craig entertain a conversation about Bailey being in the team? You don't see it contradict what Craig is contradicting himself. Bro. When he said that if you can fix these things, X, Y, Z, right? All of these things that he need clarification on. Bailey having his own room, business class travels, personal security, all of that.
What is your thoughts on the personal security?
No, personal security bullshit. Bailey can, if Bailey feel unsafe, I mean, Bridget, you hear what Craig Butler said when him talk about this he was on some him come on Sports Explosion yesterday too, after Chung, Do you know that when the personal security question come up, you know what example Craig used? Craig used Ryan, as an example, brother, to say Ryan push a mic in a Bailey face.
Yes. Yeah, he just threw Ryan under the bus. Me hear the part there. I mean, I say, you know what? You see why I'm threw Ryan name in that? He actually ran out of things to say there. He just tell you that he's actually winging this, That's another thing, people. Craig Butler is very good at what he does, but his things are not well thought out. So he ends up in a lot of chaotic situation where he now tries to maneuver and get back. But I think this time him kind of run the car off a road a little bit. We don't know if the chassis can fix or what, but him run off of the road. Him run off the car this time.
Bridget, a long time, I know Craig, let me give you a little anecdote to end. Because we can go on all the time, but we know you have more people you want to call him. I'll give you a little anecdote. Say never Bridget who play ball. I can't call him name because we have to get permission from him. But he played ball for Constant Spring. People can use them imagination. Was a center half. Play with Ramon, Christian, and Sixty and them Monday when Lincoln top. When Constant Spring, I think I went to the final. I don't remember if they win. He even captain Constant Spring one time. Him say one time, him come from Charlotte. Him say one time, me and him a good brethren. We talk, we went to the same school, play on the same team. We used to play for NCB. So people can use their imagination. See? So him say one time him go play some Sunday ball or some Saturday evening ball, some up at Chartwood, somewhere uptown, because them on the uptown, man. And Craig was playing. This is years ago, we're talking about decades ago. And Craig was playing. And him say, him put on a tackle upon Craig, right? Now, my virgin is a really good center. You see him? When the man put on a tackle upon you, you feel it. So him turn over Craig, him say the whole place gets silent. Everybody stop and look and say, which man this come turn over Craig, brethren? And him say for the rest of the game, the whole time, Craig I try get back at him for try turn him over. This is who Craig Butler is.
That is silly, man. And that's the same with the petty stuff we see now,
Yeah, this is who he is, man. It's just an example of who the man is, both mentally, physically, emotionally, everything. That is why he can't let go the speed thing. He will
can't let go, yeah. It's like Mr. Speed. Yeah. Mr. Speed bust him salad, and him just say, me have to go salad your back. It's the ball game, yeah. And night come, and the ball game can't done. Like the man still a player. Craig I say, no sir, we're not done yet. No sir. We're not done yet. We still a player. Like don't you see some peony there and some star in the sky. Like don't you? We're not done. Yo, you know some people like that. If you solid them a ball field, the ball game can't done. Can't done, and you just make a lot of sense. That's Craig Butler. No sir. We are playing till the morning. It's a ball game. I can't done.
So more ask you one question now, and this is a question to the wider audience, not just you. Do we believe that if Whisper was not under the tutelage of Craig Butler, do we believe that Whisper would or would not be in this team? What you say? To
I think Whisper, if he wasn't under the tutelage of Craig Butler, Whisper probably would even be in this team still when he's injured.
He would be, right?
Yeah, I think the coach would keep him as a player that hopefully he gets fit while they're there.
So my point is, can be with what he's doing, he can be a detriment to this young man, right? I believe that Whisper, the quicker Whisper leaves the camp of Craig Butler, the better Whisper is going to be.
Yeah, man. Today is the first time I heard somebody say I think Whisper should get a new management because Whisper is the next man up. He's the new bargaining chip. Yeah, man. Me and you chop it up for 13 minutes. Bless up yourself, my boss. You know the
Respect.
people, like the people them come at them know when them start time the 10 minute. Yeah, man, because
Yeah,
I
man,
think
respect,
10 minute,
respect.
I think 10 minute it's a bit
10 minutes is
long, but
fair.
yeah, if people are making
It's
good
fair.
points, we
Yeah,
have
10
to
minutes
just
is
give.
more than fair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. So
man.
look more. All right,
Respect.
all right,
Respect.
bless
Yeah.
it. Yeah, man. So that was another take. Somebody else was calling. I have to give first responder a buzz here. I mean, our first responder is saying he was calling me. Just try call back the people them in a row where they don't call me when we couldn't get the answer. So that's what I'm doing basically. That's what I'm doing basically. Okay. All right. Look like first responder. Look like first responder busy people. Let me take a call from a caller. Go ahead, caller. Go ahead, caller.
Yes, morning, Chief.
Bless up yourself, my boss.
Um, you remember the show when named 300?
Me hear about it and I think maybe I watch it, but I don't remember how
Where
it
the
were.
300 soldier
Soldier
them
them
go
with this.
fight against
Mm.
how much 100,000 Persian and kill off themselves.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, I Craig Butler that man.
300
You
boss.
see, at the end of the day, ego are the thing where build black man and destroy black man.
Yeah.
This running
But Craig
beef
Craig
when
might
have
say
with
to you that he's not black. How do you fix that now? Just it was a ring tonight, you know. Maybe
well, we
listen.
don't want to go down that road. Yeah,
Maybe
but
it's
we
the
go for talk.
Irish side of him I made them deals, yeah, you know. We don't know.
Whisper need to get somebody who not have no agendas and no biases for manage him for true. Craig is going to destroy Leon Bailey. It already start.
Yeah,
Mr. Craig go on a interview and tell the people in England say Leon Bailey I go better than Ronaldo. When me hear the man say so, I say Jano, that brother yeah. And the
yeah.
man never
I
hesitate when
don't
him
think
say
he might
so.
laugh neither with him. I tell the man them that, you know, bro.
Yo, the man go on an interview with them time that Leon Bailey did just reach Aston Villa. And the man look on the people them straight and tell them say Leon Bailey are bigger than Ronaldo, than CR7.
Yeah. The man them say Craig Butler over IRFM a send threat. So I take him good. I
Brother,
take
the
him.
man is an
Yo,
egomaniac.
and
And the man have
YouTube.
destroy Jamaica football.
YouTube
But
living a
what
Craig
we
Butler them
cannot
head, you
do
know, man.
as a people,
Mm,
we cannot make one man hold with hostage.
exactly. We have to cut him loose.
We rate the ball, yes. I would have loved to see him there, yes. But to me, Raheem Dixon hungry for this thing here, you know.
Yeah. Dixon is a baller,
Raheem
man.
Dixon want a bus, you know.
Kaim Dixon.
Kaim Dixon. Sorry about that.
Yeah, man.
Them man, they want a bus, you know. I see the younger and them man, they face, you know.
Thank you.
And
And
attitude always determine altitude.
bro, I see that in the music every day. I see talented artists where if you don't
We
have the
don't
drive,
amount to anything.
yeah, if you don't
All
have
right.
the drive, they will like a Kaim Dixon them have. And you see why me say me afraid of Leon Bailey hyping right now is because as me see bigger baller than Leon Bailey them hit the wall already. And me see
All
how
they take a
fans
one
deal with
ACL
them.
injury, you know. All they take a one ACL injury.
And we don't want that. That's why we say, Leon Bailey, just separate yourself from Mr. Butler and take your destiny in your own hands. You see me? You know, say if
Yeah,
I
me I
did leave
say.
somebody else, a Leon Bailey agent, no problem then in this way in it right now.
More ask a question. Is any of them England baller them a complain like him about JFF things them? Like whatever him a complain about security and all them something there? None of the England based players them a complain about the same thing too?
No,
Hello?
we don't hear no man them a complain, brother.
So you tell me say Leon Bailey we ban out of what them say cassava piece in ban was supposed to be ghetto youth. I move like a diva more than the England man them ban in England. And that you try to tell me say?
Yeah.
You see this thing you know, it a come down to man feel like him bigger than the country, brother. That me see. Man feel like him bigger than the country. Him soon start feel like him all bigger than Aston Villa.
Bro, you so
Him
quick, the
either
man.
get too swell, and I feel say the nation just need to let him go. The man say him stress out, and the man say him need some rest. Let him go, make him go rest, and get him up together, and get him brain together, and spend time with him family. Love the man, because when you go up on an international competition like Copa America, Euro, or World Cup, you have more eyes on you as a footballer. You have more top clubs watching these tournaments. So you not hold back Jamaica alone, you hold back yourself too. You understand? Because a whole heap of ball, I say go to them big competition as an unknown, and when him left him a star in the world. So you know, hurt Jamaica alone, you hurt yourself too. So me not see the sense, because at the end of the day, we all know how JFF stay for years now. So all we have to do, you know what? I saw the thing setting up, but guess what? I'm proud of my country, I love my country, and I'm going to fight for my country.
Yeah, man. We're going to continue, but we're going to continue with or without him and them. We have move on.
The man them not have no patriotic sense about them, realize. It's like, fuck Jamaica. Jamaica shit. Ray. I just saw that the attitude, me I say. That the attitude. If that the case, fine. We are nobody then. Fine.
Yeah, fine.
I could stay to yourself.
Low we know.
I feel so much with us work with the ball that them will have.
When we want access it, Carla, when we want access it, if Jamaica is such a puppy show team and the JFF, why Craig Butler give with so much trouble? Make him not just go on with him player them.
Yeah, I met the man them turn English or French and them blow, they make them play for them country. And that me that do. Because first thing when I look on Craig, you know see Jamaican. You see a Jamaican when I look on him now.
Yeah.
You see a man who is always about himself.
Exactly. And people, the caller there is not being literal. That was a metaphoric statement. People, let me just call out the USA squad here for the Copa America. We have Ethan, we have Johnson, we have Matt Turner. These are the goalkeepers for the United States. Defenders, we have Carter Vickers, and we have Christopher Lund, Mark McKenzie, Shopmore, Reem TM, Richards. No, I'm on this. Yeah, but after. All right. Robinson, what is it? Anthony Robinson, Miles Robinson, Joe Scally, Tyler Adams, Johnny Cardosa, Luca Della Torre, and Yunus Musa, Gio Reyna, Malik Tillman. Who we have as the forwards here? Okay, Florian Ricardo, Christian Pulisic, Sergeant Way Wright, Belligan, Pepe. So yeah, the USA squad is expected. They expected. That's a team who knows what they're doing. That's a team that's kind of comfortable with a group of players. So you know their big players are gonna be there. Sorry about that, caller. Anything else before you wrap up?
Yes, USA is going to bring them big guns because it's the Copa America.
Yeah, this is it. In America.
And CONCACAF tournament this. So at the end of the day, them are going to bring the big guns because they want to represent fully. Now, if you don't have a player that don't want, you're looking at the man face. The man look like a diva, a little diva. What them call him, dainty boy. Leave the man alone.
Who we talking
Leave
about
the man
now,
alone.
Who we talking
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you're supposed to have patriotism when you're talking about Jamaica. You're supposed to love the country, no matter what JFF are going with.
Yeah, man.
The country come first, my general.
Yeah.
You're supposed to want to put on the black, green, and gold and run out with pride and kiss all the logo and say, yeah, the man don't have no love for the country, so you want him play FIFA. I prefer see Raheem Dixon out there. Kaim, I should say. Yeah. Kaim Dixon out there. I prefer see him because
young Pearl. The young Pearl.
I love it.
The young Pearl,
yeah. Him want to do well. I see it in his face. Yeah. So give the man them, if time to hear about this brother I know when I rate to brother. And when I want to play for it. We could do just forget him. Because remember say I got bigger than CR7, you know, so him can't play for him. I got bigger than Christy.
Yeah.
You see me I say?
So you can just make him go do that then.
Make him go do that. Because the man want all bodyguard and all them things. We can't afford it. So make him go do him thing.
All right.
So big up and respect.
All right, boss. Thanks for calling in. All right. Yeah, man, let me take what I call it from. Oh, T-Gut. A man like T-Gut on the ball, people. Go over there and follow T-Gut. Go over there, people, and follow T-Gut on the ball, people. T-Gut on the ball. He has just launched his new YouTube channel. So go over there and follow T-Gut. You might want to drop that in the comment section so the fans can check out T-Gut. T-Gut is he's a character on YouTube. He has his own vibe. He takes some strong points. Sometimes he comes out and say things like Leon Bailey played for a private jet for the Reggae Boys to travel back to Jamaica. Only moments later has to backtrack that when he's dealt the facts by Rudolph Speed. But T-Gut is the boss, someone I respect in the space. People, T-Gut, what's your take on this?
Wagwan. The channel not drop yet. It not drop yet.
Okay.
You understand?
So me I'll promo you before your channel drop.
It not drop it. All right. Question. All right. Just want some just to say this. All right. I understand how the people feel, and everybody have to look on the thing differently on a different microscope. All right. Craig Butler have a bargain chip. You understand? That him a use to get him work done. All right. He have done something that no other agent in Jamaica did. Him get Leon Bailey from Ghent to the German club and from German to Aston Villa.
Yeah.
Yes, and then to Aston Villa. How many agents now in this present time send a ballers? Them go to some club where we not even know. And even when them get to the club where they not know, then come back to Jamaica. You understand?
Yeah.
So him have that. And then afterward, him get whisper into one of the prominent clubs again in England, and that is Chelsea. And if remember, it wasn't Chelsea, it was Newcastle. And then him switched it from Newcastle. The deal was almost done for Newcastle. And then him switched it from Newcastle and get it to Chelsea. Chelsea just come sweep, liquid Newcastle foot, and him gone straight to Newcastle. All right? So he has this to bargain with. He has this to bargain. So him can get players over there, and the facts is there. We can look at it and see that the facts is there. You understand? He did it. My opinion, if he had Kaim Dixon in his camp, Kaim Dixon would have go to Europe. Kaim Dixon is going to Europe now, to Belgium, to a club maybe we not even know about. It didn't work when we here. But maybe I want one club.
I heard he's supposed to go on trials at Watford.
Yeah, you understand? But Craig Butler would have getting him into a club that we all know about. And I say, yeah, man, a big baller, because Craig have people who work with him, or he work with people he can get. So he have this. He have this where him can where him style where him can deal with. So everybody say, oh, Whisper needs to get a better agent. No, people, no can't say that, because if it wasn't for Craig, Whisper would be in Chelsea.
No. If you ask Richard, that he said that Whisper was scouted by Chelsea at Brookhouse College.
He was scouted. But he was going to Newcastle, you know.
No, he was at Newcastle on tryouts, right?
Yeah, he was going to Newcastle for the trial. Everything was set, and then Chelsea come and just sweep away from somebody from Newcastle. So everything was set. You understand? Maybe because he's talented, Whisper is that maybe him not end up now and Saudi Arabia, or there's some club who don't really know about.
You buy the foolishness Whisper that they play for Qatar and Band and Jamaica. You buy that crap?
No, I not buy that. But I'm saying he's talented. He's talented, but I'm saying he would have gotten into a club. Maybe Whisper would have gotten to a club what we don't really know about.
That's a fact.
You understand?
That sounds
right. He's talented. I know about it, but Craig have the how to get it. And then what Craig is doing, and everybody do, he played this card already. It didn't work. But him thinks him have a bigger hand now. I might try play it again. He played this card when he had Leon Bailey, and he must say, without you can't get Leon, you have to go with Kyle. You understand?
Yeah.
And they bite. But they try Kyle never work out. Now him have two bargain chip. Now him have Leon and Whisper.
And Whisper is coming.
Right,
The
so-
bargaining is coming up for the U20s as well.
Yes.
Michael
Right,
Forbes.
yes,
Michael Forbes is a new bargaining chip as well.
Right. So it's a new bargaining chip him have. You understand?
Yeah.
It's a new bargaining chip him have. I might try work it. But if I understand that Craig is a salesman, he might look for him, he might deal with him business. I might protect him all of them.
Jesus.
The
But you mean at the expense of Jamaica, though? At the expense of Jamaica?
We the people know.
Where you say? People, hit the like button for the video, people. Hit the like button for the video, people.
We the people and JFB Financial say, your brother, and a certain go. You understand? And a certain go, and that one, we not buy no ackee and saltfish. If a ackee will take the ackee, if a saltfish will take the, we not buy the ackee and saltfish. You understand? We want one product. You understand? We want one product. And if you not do the one product, move on. We just let him.
Yeah.
Let him move on. You understand? And then guess what? They have to go run back. But Craig is doing what he does best. He might try selling players them. You understand? It's a salesman. He might try selling players. All right? That's my
what I want to say though, still, how do you see the security? The security is the main thing. Somebody said that's the next problem you bring up this again. But how you see the security solution there? Because I'm looking at the things that can be solved. Because at the end of the day,
it's the security thing. All right, it's the security thing. Security thing, him just throw it tonight. Because I was at the Nation League semi-final, right? And when we go on the training ground, you understand, we could have stayed, when the ball of them reach, we could have only stayed 15, if it's 15 minutes or 10 minutes. And after the 10 minutes, you have to leave the training ground. You understand? You have to leave the training ground. And I was there, and some of the players, some of the people them want to talk to the baller.
Yeah.
So the man said, we leave the training ground. Them don't want to leave the training ground. And the man they do, then call police. Police come and say, yo, we're going to lock it up and leave. We're going to have a car.
Which game this? Which Nations League game this?
This was the semi-final where Jamaica come third in March. Yeah, the police come to me and say, yo, we have to drive off of the ground. We're at a school. You say we have to come out of the school compound. Because if we stay at school, I said to the man, them say, yo, me not left New York for go to Texas to get locked up. Me I leave.
Yeah.
You understand?
That makes no sense, innit?
Me not leave New York for come to Texas to get me never leave still. Somebody play them still. Me go wait. Me go in front of the campus. I will wait for the man them. Them talk to the baller, blah blah blah. But security always there. You understand? If you want to get in personal security, you can get in personal security to watch him do when he must sleep. You understand? And Craig said I say when he must walk, man can just stab him with a knife. But when Bailey they a party, man can't stab him with a knife too.
This is what I ask you about. When Lee and Bailey a party like a Uptown Monday and them thing, I want to know him level of security. When me see video of him in the middle of the party, where people can rush him from outside.
On the sound, him are there on the sound, I throw money and all them something there, and him a drink and him have him crowd. Me don't know if security is there, because I'm not there. But I'm just saying, man can't juke him there too. Them not have to juke him when him walk on the field.
And would you say it's more risky to juke a player than juke him down in a party?
Yeah. And then me hear the saying that people was begging him money, but I never hear say it's an extortion. What I heard is like somebody from the JFF was asking him for things. I don't know if I'm asking for jersey or whatever, but what he should have done is make a complaint to the JFF, and the JFF would have summoned that person and reprimand. You understand?
Yeah.
You understand? So and a really extortion. Me say somebody from the JFF but was asking him for stuff. You understand? But that could have dealt with differently.
Yeah, and Craig Butler flipped that into one of his demands in his manifesto.
He's a salesman, you know, a very good one. So you're gonna use everything as point. You understand?
Alexander said, why is Sports Prophecy buying this line about security? No, I have to ask people, you know, Alexander. what they think about the actual security, because this is one of Craig Butler's demand, is that the player Leon Bailey, he went by saying that Ryan put up a phone in a Leon Bailey face. Come on, bro.
And
Come on.
No, when Ryan did the interview, that interview was a free flow interview. There was no stress.
I don't see Leon, and guess what?
I don't see no distress. I don't see nothing at all.
Listen,
We never see Ryan going. We never see Ryan interview Bailey with a gun or whatever.
Exactly.
He might do a promo. He might do a promo for Ryan. So I don't understand. We don't understand why he threw Ryan underneath the bus for that. Yeah.
Mr. Man like Kanye West them with big security. Mr. Kanye West them with big security, and people still run up in them face with phone. So me don't know.
That's foolishness.
Yeah, so me don't know. Craig Butler is
I know, right? The Ryan thing. That Ryan thing, we can't buy the Ryan thing, but him throw Ryan on the bus. But guess what?
Yeah,
so
he run out that stuff just there.
Him using.
Him run out that stuff just there.
But anyway, me talk to you, right?
All right, people. That was T-Got. So people, that was T-Got there. Yeah, the whole security thing with Mr. Butler and the player Leon Bailey, it's very strange because he's saying that his player is not getting the proper security when he's in and around the national team. This is the Jamaican national team now. He's looking for the same level of security at Aston Villa in the UK. It's not the same protocol. In England, you have fans who is ready to run out of the stadium naked and go up on the field, go do a bag of things. Not saying that doesn't happen in other countries. But I think a lot of Jamaicans respect Leon Bailey. I don't think people are going to try to just rush down on Leon Bailey if it go hurt him. And I think Craig Butler has used this as well as another thing to just find a chink in the armor of the JFF. This is how I see it, basically. It's just one of his new ploy. No normal person can get to the players at stadium easily unless he's talking protection from media. That's the thing. Jam PL fan. That's the thing. What kind of security is he talking about? Is this media security? Because, bro, I would think as a national team, when you travel to another country, right? They are waiting for you at the airport. The bus comes to pick you up. There are securities provided by the federation, escort you to your hotel room, especially if you're going to countries that can be volatile. You're going to be under tight security. And from then, your manager kicks in, the team manager, and probably your press officers and whoever and coaches, wherever coordinations are needed to be sorted out and logistics and players who wants to give interviews. I don't think it's this free flow thing that Craig Butler is making. It seems like people can run up to Leon Bailey. Oh my God, it's Bailey. No, bro, that's not it. He's really so, and I think the coach, he's playing a dangerous game. I can understand that the Leon Bailey demands. Everybody on YouTube as a Jamaican and as a fan of the Reggae Boys can attest, and we can agree. The JFF needs to change that. They need to adjust that as a fan of the football and as a fan. But the coach need to understand this. You can't keep agreeing with everything that Craig Butler and Leon Bailey wants. There's still a football federation in charge. So if it doesn't work, the fans, you as fans out there, people, you're very important. You're going to play the balancing act. You have the JFF over here and you have Craig Butler over here. I see people stand with Mr. Butler when he's right. But this time, bro, I cannot find one comment on social media that actually agrees with what Mr. Butler is saying. Go ahead, Carl.
Yeah, General. Wagwan.
Bless up yourself.
Yeah, so when I to the reason, I realize the reason kind of unbalanced how you so.
You want to put some balance to it. All right, my boss.
Yeah. So my question to you, the demands them Craig Butler make, what you see as any demands them what you think unreasonable, if you think them unreasonable, or what you think about
No, Mr. I agree. Earlier on, if you were here, I said I agree with the first couple of demands. Anybody with sense and reasonable has to agree that those are things need to be in place. But when we did an ask caller is right. How do you sort out the security one? Can you give me, and then we chop it up after that. How you look at the security one? Because that's the next sticking point for me. That so one and Mr. Speed getting removed. Them two there.
Yeah. So all right. So the security thing, we have to remember say, yo, maybe things are going on that man personal life where him not feel safe about are things that we not even know about.
Okay.
Me not hear nobody. Me not hear nobody I bring up that they part that way. You see me? Everybody I say, oh, you mean him not feel safe on this and that and Ray? And again, like what you say, you say when him the uptown and him there party and Ray. But you don't know if him have security around him at them
No, me
place.
ask, you know, Carla, me no know. Me ask.
Yeah.
Me ask, me no
Yeah,
know.
I'm respect you ask, but someone come assume say, yo, I'm there them place there, Ray. But you don't know. You see me? So the security thing, like, is a thing where we not go ever know what go on in their personal life where or if not that when
So Carla, you know as a big man and you get it, because Mrs. say you have sense, you know. All right. Let's say you align to a certain part in a Jamaica, you know Jamaica setup. And maybe certain things are going on the ground. I think it is now on Leon Bailey or Mr. Butler. I would say Leon Bailey to say, Coach, I'm from these areas. Sometimes, you know, things kick up and I'm seen as maybe an icon or a big man or whatever. I think I need to have some more security or personal security. I need to carry my personal security because I don't feel safe enough with the regular security that's provided. Remember, you know, the coach cannot know that, you know, because the coach not in that side of Jamaica, you know, where you would even know how Jamaica run on the ground, you know. So think about that. Continue.
So, me I say no, so you don't think him communicate that to the coach and the staff and make them know that before him come out and say nothing about it publicly?
Me, I don't know. On the part with the security, you know, you see the demands we are here now. I think Leon Bailey has spoken to the coach about that. Even the coach say, man, Leon Bailey spoke about a lot of these things before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're right, Panda. Yeah, they I think they spoke about that.
Yeah, so me not know how people are say is an invalid concern. It can be a real legitimate concern based off of what I'm going with him personally. But the next point is for Mr. Speed conflict of interest.
Mm-hmm.
It exists. We can't go around it. Whether you rate Mr. Speed or you know rate Mr. Speed, it exists. He did it. He did it because if a man responds to Cavalier and not even the technical committee where have to do with the player them where get picked for the team and it's a conflict of interest.
But the technical committee, here me I go agree with this part here. And you would have to prove the next part now or agree with me. Agree with you, say, in hindsight, there's some level of conflict of interest there that's strategically orchestrated in a way where it doesn't really seem like a conflict of interest. But I want to say to you, the technical committee do not pick players.
So you mean if you tell me that them not play a role, them not play no formal role in a selection, I play them no formal role at all.
No, I'm not gonna. I think in youth teams, because the thing is, you know, Carla, people in the JFF is wearing a number of hats. I think they have same people doing different things, and that's where certain problems comes in for me. Because even the technical director of Jamaica football, Mr. Dunswell, I would love for him to step down as well. I don't know what he does. I never seen his manifesto. I don't know his plan for Jamaica. I would want him to step down, Mr. Dunswell.
It's a problem. The Mr. Speed issue is a real problem because there's no way you can have somebody represent on the national level of football, but yet still them closely affiliated to a club. All if a man tell us, a boy, even though the conflict of interest today, me not abuse my power. Come on.
No, but yeah, I think even though I think we can turn a negative into a positive by saying Mr. Speed actually being on the technical committee, and what I've seen from Mr. Speed, Carla, as me said, in Sweden, I think a week ago was the first time I met Mr. Speed in a real life. Real cool person. What I realized is the conflict of interest that's there makes Mr. Speed actually want to stay away from having anything to do with picking players because he knows it's the easy trap. That's the easy trap. Yeah. If you look at the teams, you know, you see the under 15 team will come to Sweden, there was only 2 Cavaliers player. There was only 2 Cavaliers player. The senior team, 1 Cavaliers player. And if you ask John Wall picked the 3 or 4 Cavaliers player for the U20. So
whether or not it still exists.
Yeah, but I'm talking about now. Where is the picking players? Where can you give me that where Mr. Speed is actually picking his players?
No, say him directly pick players, you know. But me I say him have an influence on the process. So the conflict of interest is there. Is a legitimate argument again. So it's not madness the man attack.
No, very legitimate argument. But hearing it from Mr. Butler is we don't actually.
No, we not deal with no man personally.
No, Carla. We cannot do that. We cannot do that. Craig Butler, you cannot be a whistleblower and choose not to be Snowden. You're that guy. You are a whistleblower. And the problem is, brother, me willing to compromise with everything where you say, now, if you put more on the board, if we move on, you know. But what I would want you to speak to Mr. Butler and see if he's going to give you another argument like he give Dennis Chung one and give the coach one. At this, I find the problem in the bossy. Anything you put forward to make Jamaica football better, me, I'll agree with you.
What you find the problem with? Come, I get that well.
What I find the problem with is every time Jamaica is about to enter a tournament or a team is gonna get selected, Mr. Butler makes it about him and Phoenix and his players getting fight, and he uses this as a bargaining chip with the JFF.
All right, stick up in.
Yeah.
Stick up in, Zine.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a house at the right, that's all, and the house have be a corruption go on tonight. And what you tell me, we should have
full house. Let's make sure we get the title correct. Whose house is it?
All right, say the JFF, say the Jamaica Football Federation of the house,
mm-hmm.
And you have two man live at the two people live at the house,
mm-hmm.
and a be a corruption go on at the house. Which one of these person you have more respect for? The person we say, you know what, I'm tired of this house, you know, and by me staying here and not speaking out, the corruption will continue.
Mm-hmm.
Or the person we say, or the person we say, oh, man, we not supposed to go and deal with it until better come here, man.
Carla, you ever go? You make sure say you go foreign. You go foreign already, right?
Yeah, I'm fly already. But me ask you, which person you think more patriotic? The person who staying at the foolishness, or the person who decides, you know what? Me now go add to this, you know, me I go rid myself of this and try but the problem gets solved.
No, you know what? You know what's patriotic to me now, Carla? Is you moving? What's patriotic is you moving out. Yeah, just get what you want from there, Maya. Anything you want from the fridge, you could get it. my little daughter right now, brother. So when she see me a live stream, she knows I'm vulnerable. So she has say, I know the ice cream, everything. I'm having to just get it.
You want to get time to go on.
Yeah, more want time to do it. Carla.
Yeah, but
what I'm
about the patriotic thing now. More I know which person you think is more patriotic.
Brother, I think what you're misunderstanding is you're confusing marketing and patriotism. Craig Butler is not a patriot at Jamaica. Craig Butler is a patriot of Craig Butler, bro. No, but don't patriotic people show you patriotic actions or patriotic behavior. Have you seen any? I'm talking from the time you know Mr. Butler Carla on YouTube. You ever seen a patriotic move from Mr. Butler? Just name me one patriotic move you've seen from Craig Butler when it comes on to Jamaican football, Carla. One. Just give me one. One.
The way me look on it like this, me I say, yo, yes, Leon Bailey, everybody would have want Leon Bailey go play for the team and just ignore what I go on.
Carla, you go just Carla, remember say you have me answer the whole of your question, you know. Just answer one for me, no man. All right.
Everybody would have want Leon Bailey get up and go play for the team and the business ball go on and just everything alright. But when you look on that is just a short-term thing, and that is a selfish view of us fans. We are fans, you know, so we selfish and we want us. We no business ball none of that. We just want the team to go out there go play. See me? But when you think one-term thing, the stand where the man take to me is a patriotic stance. Because if the organization not change, we are going to have the same problem them over and over and over. Like a cancer, you know. If you not get rid of cancer, you forever. So that's my view upon it.
Yeah. But Carla, you answer my question now. Give me one instance where in Craig Butler, from the time you know him and we've been here on YouTube, you can name. Just give me an instance of a patriotic action by Craig Butler where he chose Jamaica over His
It's
players.
simple. Leon Bailey could have played for other national team.
You,
It's
yo,
simple.
Jesus, yo, brother, you prepare for that show, you know.
Oh, but it's simple.
Yo,
Yeah, encourage
people that
them.
call I prepare for the show, you know. Him prepare for the show,
I don't
people.
prepare. I don't prepare. Simple reason. Man, just say, yo, Leon Bailey. Just done with Jamaica.
Brother,
But
Leon
play for
Bailey couldn't play for nowhere else, brother. It
No,
was a stretch. It was a stretch, my friend.
no,
Craig Butler put up
bro.
a fake
If you say
email.
that,
Listen, he put out a
if you say
fake
that,
email
if you
with
say that,
England contact him for Leon Bailey.
that
Come
sound
on,
biased.
bro.
That bias.
No, the email, he
You
put
can't
out the
question
email one time on Ryan show in a caller. He put out the
Well, I know
email
you
one
can't
time.
question Leon Bailey. You
No,
can't question Leon Bailey.
Carla, oh yeah, reason with me, so we are reason good, you know. We not question Leon Bailey talent, you know, my boss.
Leon Bailey talent. You can't. There's no denying or say Leon when it comes to
Oh,
talent.
me not say that, Carla, me not say that.
No, but you say man couldn't play for another national
No,
team.
me not talk about based on his talent, me G. Me talk about based on citizenship. How would he play for England? Give me the family tree.
If the man them want to do it, the man them can find a way to do it.
Yes.
And you know, see, so
Carla, you see, oh, you reason with me. Carla, me answer your question. Me reason good. Remember, me enjoy them kind of discussion, you know. But you're not answer for me them, and me answer for your question. You're not answer.
Me don't know the last them as regards to the citizenship, but me know say yo, if the man them want a player, because me see player from all different kind of country, a player for all different kind of different than their home country. So if the man them want it to get done, the man them could have get it done, bro.
Jesus Christ. But all right. So, Carla, so everything at the end of the day, what's the solution from you?
What me think the man them just need to be more reasonable, bro. And stop just with this outrage thing. You see me? Be more reasonable and try to find compromise and make the thing work. The thing never the man ask for reasonable for the thing can move forward on a professional level. I think people need to just stop this. Yo, me eat this man or me eat this man or bro, it better we just look for the thing for long term because if we don't fix the cancer, then I think in an organization, if you
Carla, give me some more specific details, man. That's me a hear you know, bro, and you talk good enough. But me want just zoom in on something. You see me, so me can say, you see me can hold on to that.
Organization, they need to become more professional.
Okay.
They need to.
Brother, everybody on YouTube agree with you there, so 100%.
I don't feel like everybody agree on that because we see una shift. We see all the time una shift.
No, brother, you see, Carla, you see them thing there. Why we not even discuss them thing there as much? Them thing they are default. By default, the JFF has to get to that place of being a professional organization. Those are the basic default.
We don't feel like we beat done pan that like me see we beat done pan Leon Bailey and Craig Butler.
No, but Carla, you know, said this time around in the squad job, we never plan to beat down pan nothing when the squad job because we love the squad.
Bro, man, they just have beat the man to softness, bro.
Yo.
You can't beat the JFF, so.
Carla, when you talk watch YouTube, because reason. When you talk, you know, reach your 10 minutes, you know, you deserve your 10 minutes. Let me see what time you have.
Watch your channel, watch Ryan channel. And me only beat the JFF sometimes.
Oh, God, brother. Brother, me put my reputation on the line and beat the JFF, Carla. You know that.
The levels where come like say the man them push off the thing for Leon Bailey. Me I say, bro.
No, Carla. What happened is Craig Butler. You know like you kick up somebody where teeth sitting and you kick up a boy. Waff, and shot him 2 bucks. And Craig Butler just run, come and say, box me, kick me. Like the man just come take over where we are beat the JFF. Him just, remember say one time Craig Butler just come on YouTube and start do some foolishness and he not stopping up, bro. Remember when me come on YouTube, me ask for Craig Butler to be the president of Jamaica football, you know. So me look stupid, you know, bro. Me look stupid, you know, bro. Let me tell you when me see the things start change for me. You see the night when me see man back off him shirt on the stream with Mr. Rudolph Speed and still I try coach one of the team them. Me I say that's madness, me G. It's like if me see you do that and now you a try coach Jamaica team, I say your temperament is not there. Like if me I talk to you, Carla. And next thing is when Paul Hart take the side, Mr. Butler say, Paul Hart for you 7 of his academy players plus Leon Bailey and build the team around them and play for them playing style. Brother, that's disrespectful. to a man we
But
have a
what can-
pro license
but
and you
look
not have no and you have a bicycle license, brother.
But look on
That's
that,
disrespectful,
look
caller.
look on- No, you can't say that, and I tell you why you can't say that. And he might wrong.
So you that take 7 Phoenix player and start the Jamaica National Team,
Me not
caller?
agree with that. Me not agree with that. But guess how we have members say?
Yeah.
The man job of advocate for him, play them.
Oh my
So
God!
we can look back
Even at the detriment of Jamaica.
Me don't know. You mean the
You have a
detriment
thought
of Jamaica?
7 Phoenix Academy player and play the type of style with Craig Butler play.
Me not agree with him and say that. But me I say why man if advocate for him player them? A film thing that we can pray no man for advocate for them player. Advocate and work him do.
That me can't disagree. But you see them thing they call it, them thing they are the thing them when me I agree upon already still, you know, bro. I think them,
him that you know say a man I do their work. You see when time of them thing that you know say I work him you can't take them.
All right, yo, my boss, yo, link up. Cause me like, you see now, me like the reason. Cause you see Flavor Max, I saw Flavor Max reason more time. And you see when Flavor Max come on the show early on, when me I just meet Flavor Max, him hold him own like how you hold your own. You kind of callers get respect from me. And here what do? What I don't want from you, brother, if the facts change and the situation change in front of you, just be real about it, my G.
Yeah, man, we not pick no side.
All right. Because at the end of the day, as I said to you, brother, me agree with all of the things that me and you can say. Bro, those are basic necessities when it comes to a national team and professionalism from an organization. Me and you agree there. So that's what's required. And we talk about that with the JFL. But brother, there's still a thing where Carla, if Dennis Chung even go meet, Dennis Chung and Chris Williams meet with Craig Butler. If Dennis Chung even meet with him, show you say he's willing to talk, brother. The JFF is willing to talk. I just think that, as you say, Craig Butler sticking point them well stick down. Him stick down the sword in the earth, and him I say, when I want to touch it.
But you see Dennis Chung, I mean realize for a man like Dennis Chung is a wordsmith, you know. Yeah, man. Him good for the talking, him tell you everything what you want here. But when it comes to the action part, I don't know, like him run left the action part.
Dennis Chung, caller.
He talk for days. Him skill for the talking, like
very,
like a
very. But Dennis Chung is only skillful to people who are weak defenders. Me and you, Dennis Chung run up on me give him a slight tackle. Bluff! Give him a DM low and I'm chest quick and fast. Him have to talk to me like him have sense.
I see him use a double speak. When he say some things, and I mean, I say, watch out, this someone like him think.
Yeah, but he has to do that as well because there's enough people out there who don't have sense to, you know. You have to know that we can't save everybody, you know.
And bro, probably the JFF are the same problem with the Jamaican government. You see, the incentives are not aligned. Them not have no incentive to make this thing work on a level. That's what I see it, you know.
You miss, brother, you miss some of the show. Me need you for calling back when we are cataract upon the show. Because guess what? I do a thing like that one night, and some people are say, maybe ease off our politics, but I was trying to show them the correlation of even the reason why Jamaica don't have a proper stadium. Is government lack of vision, innovative people in the right positions. It's more of a partisan. And Craig Butler, and they're showing you the same thing. JFF and Craig Butler, partisan. Is PNP and JLP. Is JFF, and that's what's happening. It's the same division type of thing. And one party, I think for me, no, Carla, this is where me and you veer off. I think there's one party who doesn't want to budge. And it's Butler, because he knows his leverage and he's going to stick it to them. And he's like, I brought this baller to Aston Villa and I brought this baller to Chelsea and I'm going to make you pay. And I'm going to make you pay. I think that's where we are.
Yeah, and it's sad to say that's how we there, but you can't see why him have reason for film vendetta against.
Yeah, I see it. But Carla, that's what the people must say now. Say at the detriment of Jamaica football, how do we move forward? And this so we reaching now, Carla.
And the next point I want to make about the incentive thing so people can understand clearly what I mean. You see, if Andrew wants to live somewhere which for a gunshot of fire around him, the crime problem would have solved long time.
Yeah, but that now gonna happen. The Prime Minister not gonna like move into a gun-ridden area.
The incentives are not aligned for them to make the best decision them. So them now go make the best decision them because them not have to do it. So I see same thing with the JFF, like them good, them are get the FIFA money. So you see me? But that's the ecosystem.
Okay, boss. We can call you Carla. Cause I remember Carla like you know.
Uncharted me name man. Me the day in our comments.
Uncharted. Okay, yo, the man was some name. Yo, big up yourself, boss.
Alright, my boss.
All
Yeah,
right,
call
blessings,
him.
man.
Big up.
Love and respect.
Yeah.
All right, that was Uncharted. The man come and him hold him point, him hold him own. But you see, a lot of things where him say, are things where me feel say enough people in here agree with him. Pan, me ask him to name a patriotic thing with the Craig Butler thing. Didn't really get the answer from him. Hear what T. James is saying here. T. James is saying that, oh, and this is Euro. So you're there, Europe, my boss. Big up yourself. If the organization should change, it would be the same problem if Butler is not a part of it and can't get his way. They lack, patriotism. I agree. Stefan, me go call you back, you know, but somebody else was calling and then you are the next person up, Stefan. So let me just take a one call, yeah. Yeah, and then we'll call you back. See, a calling question, a call. Yeah, bro, it's really split down the middle. Hopefully, maybe it's another caller here who is split in his thought process. So, caller, don't know what side of the fence you're on with this or how you see it if it's down the middle, but we're here to listen to your take.
All right, enough respect. Appreciate the call back.
Yeah, man.
Here with me, I say now, because I've been listening to the program a good while now, and I think there's a couple of things we want to address. First, the conflict of interest regarding Speed and him running Cavaliers and being, I think he's the chairman of the technical committee, is what I understand. Right? Now, being a chairman, anybody who feel like say a chairman doesn't have influence over things at the organization, really thinking about this extremely simple, very simple, because having occupied such position before, I understand you can do, first of all, even if you're not influencing who is get selected, you understand, but you also have an influence over the coach keeping his job or other things. And at the very least, right, let's say for example, there is a rule, as we have the Leon Bailey situation now, there is a rule that says if the player leave the camp, then him get suspended. Just for argument's sake. All right. Now, as a chairman, the rule is there, right? And I can make sure that that rule is enforced. While if it happened with somebody else who I like, then to the very least, let's stay quiet and be complicit, and I rock the boat. So there are ways in which chairman can affect the organization in a whole heap of different ways. So anybody thinking about this is really very simple. And if they think, and also even so, if he himself doesn't influence it, he has influence over other people who have influence over other people. There's a hierarchy here. You understand? And so he can have influences all around. Him himself don't have to be doing that. You know what I mean? But people who probably report to him or whose future or job he was in his hands, they know what to do without him even have to say it.
But Carla, for me, my thing is I don't think Rudolph Speed is picking the team. I don't think
that's not the issue. Nobody's saying he's picking the team. What we're saying, he can have influence over things that happen within the organization, and the fact that he is a Cavalier major, then let's just call him a major at Cavalier, then I think there's definitely a conflict of interest there. Now, having addressed that, I think there is definitely some bad blood between himself and Butler, as we all know. You understand? But I hear Ryan FC say the issue
is that, right? One man fighting in the boardroom and one man fighting on social media. And I tend to agree with that.
Yeah.
Because it would seem as if, because Butler don't have any influence within the JFF, then they have to bring in case to social media and put it in the sphere of public opinion.
This is his mode of operation when it comes on to communicating with them and antagonizing them as well.
And I agree with you. No, me not say Butler all right, because I'm not supporting Butler. Okay, that's not what I'm doing, but me just give you the take and how I see it, based on all that's been going on. Another thing also, Butler is definitely influencing Bailey. Bailey is a casualty of war in the Butler and Speed drama, or Butler and JFF drama, as we all know, and it's obvious. But my question is this: I hear somebody in the program say, "Man must have education." While that might be, there's some aspect of truth to it, but I would have modified that and say, "Man must be smart about what they are doing," because it would see. I wonder what is Leon Bailey, and by extension, even Whisper level of, for want of a better word, education.
No, but Carla, all right. So there was a point where I did a video where me say, is Leon Bailey a dunks? A lot of people got upset. When Craig Butler even came out on a show after listening to my show and said, Leon Bailey speak must about 5 languages. And I went back out and I said, I would actually pay Leon Bailey, which I don't have enough money to pay Leon Bailey, for him to speak those languages fluently. Because the way how Leon Bailey speaks, that doesn't sound to me like somebody who really understands things 100% across the spectrum. That's how I see it.
But even so, you don't even have to have education, but you can be smart, because
does Leon Bailey come out smart to you?
Not at all. But it doesn't seem as if he's able to assimilate and make critical analysis.
Carla, you sound smart. May I ask a question to you right now? Which person do you think, what kind of person do you think it's easier to brainwash or manipulate? A person who is a dunce or a person who's smart? And I want you to take this piece with you. They said when a person, the easiest person to trick is a smart person, because they're so smart. When you trick them, they believe that they know what they're doing. With that information, what's your take on that?
The easiest person for fool, is an illiterate person.
So you're saying that it's potentially that there's some level of illiteracy there. As sports prophecy, you're depending on brother. But big up Ryan LLC, but I know Ryan, you know where you get muzzled, you know. Yes, so you get to say anything you want to say from you know these people and cuss bad word and them thing there. So you can say what you want to say now.
Yeah, no, it would seem, and I have been told by somebody who works at immigration that when he come, he barely can fill out the immigration form.
Yeah, man, and you know it was an interview where Whisper did as well upon this and that sport. I'm saying, Lord God Almighty, Whisper, Craig Butler make Whisper not go to school neither.
So it would seem as if him like to have done because he's able to manipulate them.
You can count the money in front of them and they don't know say feed them.
Yeah, he's able to lead them. You understand me? No, he will not. No, people like that will not do well with a person who is a leader. You mean, or have some amount of critical thinking skills. If not go like that, you understand?
Carla, yo, you really flip the show up on its head, you know. God, bro, me not like you have me thinking like a million miles an hour now, because anytime a person open up another spectrum of thinking, we enjoy that kind of my brain start think about different scenarios.
But it all comes down to, but Leon is not thinking long term and seeing how this could affect his career, and he's not even thinking of playing for the Jamaica. team could
affect him,
propel his career forward. So him now look on it on the two sides of the coin. Because in every way, I can't see Leon Bailey coming out of this a winner. Because right now, him have all him fans, basically him Jamaican fans are turned against him. And it's obvious. And you see it on the social media and the platforms and all that.
I mean, nah, like, you call solid. You call you split the justice. You were unbiased. You started off with what maybe a lot of people having misperception about, but you actually ended up at the reality of the actual situation and potential ways where this can turn out. And it's we can't find ways where this will turn out good for Leon Bailey. I cannot find ways.
But I'm going to tell you something. You know who win in all of this? Leon losing everywhere. And you know who win in all of this?
Craig Butler wins.
Craig Butler lose too. You know who win?
Who win?
In all of this, in my opinion, even though it might not seem like the coach. I'm going to tell you why I think Grimson win.
Jesus Christ, Grimson. Another win for Grimson. Mark that one up, guys, and hit the like button while you're at it.
But listen to me why Grimson win. Anytime Grimson don't select him going forward, nobody can say anything. Even if he comes available.
But we said that from the last suspension.
He make himself available.
Yeah, we said
that. What I say?
He set up himself even when he come back, he's on the bench.
But it is cemented now. Nobody can argue it. You understand? No, notwithstanding that, that's why I may believe in a God.
But Carla, you know what I think though, as I said about the coach win, I said that early on. I think now the coach finally gets to see the actual reality of the situation with Craig Butler in Jamaica. This is how it's gonna go. I think he finally got a chance to see how this man is gonna be here, and this is how he's gonna operate.
Okay. I think he's getting a little glimpse of how vindictive people can be, and also how the infighting that can happen within the JFF and within the Jamaica football fraternity.
All right.
You know what I mean? No. That being said.
Last point, this caller can make you 12 minutes already, yeah?
No, what me I say is this. It happened in a whole heap of federation, But the thing is that, you see, they always try their best to keep a lid on it so as not to affect the team and
chemistry, morale and
team
stuff.
Chemistry and the morale, affect the team overall in order for the greater good. And that is what Craig Butler is not able to see, the greater good. That is what Leon Bailey is not able to see, the greater good.
Carla.
And it will affect him negatively, and he's going to realize it when it's too late. Thanks
Carla, and next thing, when you talk about believing God and them thing there, I believe in God as well. I don't believe in church anymore. And my reason for that is spend some time in Rome, in Italy, and it really changed my perspective on church. I know it's not the head of all denominations, but it actually showed me the business structure of church, and so I mostly go straight to God. I just say
and I spend some time there as well. But let me tell you why I say I believe in my God, and I also with you on that. You see, God. See, some people, him know, say them people now go get the opportunity to have the formal education.
Yeah, but I'm gonna give them. I'm gonna enhance their talent in other areas.
Them with a talent or a skill.
It's like a blind man playing a piano. Sometimes it's unreal how good he is.
Exactly. God equip them with a skill or a talent. Because say, hear me. This man
is not the school. Yeah.
And them skill or them talent is usually instinctive, and that is what really have. You understand? Him have a talent and it's instinctive. So he better make sure he believe in a God.
All right.
Thank you,
Carla, we catch up here. Bless up, my boss. All right, one love. People, imagine, as me say, why I say it's important to get an education. When we say getting an education, I don't care. I'm not gonna. JT is not one of those people who's gonna sign up with you to say donksness is cool. When I say get an education, brother, I'm not say brighter than everybody and just know the basics. You remember when Dujan Whisper did the interview? I say, it's the basics me talking about. I say, why Craig Butler is out there with Whisper and not actually just say, Whisper, stick to these. You don't answer the question like I talk to your friend them. Because we can't blame Whisper, bro. And next thing where people confused, because Whisper big and Whisper like look tall. A lot of people didn't understand that Whisper is still a youth. No matter how much ball Whisper them want play, Whisper them a youth for me. Them probably bigger than you in body, but we know we're more experienced than them because you're only as knowledgeable as the experience you have. You're only as knowledgeable as the experience you have. We don't care how big you are. So what Craig Butler does is he knows that these kids don't really have a developed and a mature mind as yet. So what he does is he just goes in there and plugs in what he just plugs in what he thinks they should know. People, you have to remember this in life, You see, when you're honest in life, you're gonna lose a lot of people who don't really deserve you. When you're honest in life, you're gonna start seeing people who don't deserve you. They just fall along the wayside. Value yourself. Know that this is your world. I hear people like, yo, me go dead before the world end. When you die, the world ends. The world, it belongs to you. It's a personal thing. When your eyes close, you don't actually know that there's actual world still happening out here. So I do understand where Craig Butler comes from when he demands certain things. But a little bit of too much of anything is not good. And I think he's really pushing it now. And I keep saying, bro, I keep saying that this is a point where Dujan Whisper not having his father, we just didn't want it to end up like this. And it's going there. It's going there where Dujan Whisper is the next bargaining chip up. Michael Forbes is even a bargaining chip, and he's not even a chip yet. He's not even a chip yet. What Craig Butler wants is the youth them run him dunks. Craig Butler did the account of $1 million. And Bailey and Whisper say, yo, damn CB, Mr. Butler, yo, so much money you have, man. Pity the two of them that know say I feed them money Craig Butler account in front of them. Is because he didn't educate them on knowing how their money works. What even Dujan Whisper mother, I think that Craig Butler knows that Dujan Whisper mother is easier to handle than Richie Royal. He knows that. I think Craig Butler knows that he can handle Whisper mother easier than Richie. He's not gonna just say what he wants to say to Richie Royal when it comes on to Whisper's future and money's paying out to manager. Richie's probably gonna say, see, you sign here, so contract manager gets 10% of this, blah blah blah. Whisper mother is gonna probably say, okay, yeah, give me a 3 mil. Yeah, man. Me tell you, say, boy, I can play ball. That's probably how Craig Butler is gonna deal with Whisper mother. When she probably forget 10 million Jamaican, she probably get 2 and even know because she's not educated on the business of football. So, and I keep saying that, people. Me say, we do John Whisper. This is when Richie Royal and Craig Butler par. Me and Richie Royal kick off my YouTube and me say, Richie, how you are gonna be in the room when the money are shared? Because talking to him, I realize him have sense. I said, this no good. How if you have sense and have a youth of a Craig Butler and money are gonna share? Craig Butler will have to get you out of the mix, bro. And Craig Butler did exactly that. He turned Dujan Whisper against his own dad. I don't care the situation they have going on there. That's their personal life. But Craig Butler turned Dujan Whisper. You ever watch them cult documentary there on Netflix? I saw the man do whisper, brother. The man do whisper against his own father. I'm just like, make the youth. This is the story I'm telling about the man where go on farm work and him pity them start run for him. Craig Butler whisper one of them there. Joe Grind said, find a young youth without a father figure and tell him the earth is flat and was make honey and he will take it as gospel. Yeah, man. And that's why them say bees don't spend them time I tell wash. What them say tell fly, bees not tell spend them time I tell fly why honey is better than shit. You know? So if a fly want to stay on the doodoo and don't understand that honey is over here, you can't save everybody. We can't save them all. And that's how it is. And that's just the tough reality. Bless up yourself, Joe Grant. That's the tough reality of life. People, we have about 10 minutes left on the show. I can see if we can squeeze in some call. Because we have the Euros coming up. And that's big deal football. And I need to check that stuff out. People, go ahead. Go ahead, caller.
Yes. I just want to comment on the previous caller. While the previous
Who this?
caller
Mr. United? Make us.
Yes.
All right, let's up yourself, Mr. United.
While the previous caller at some point to highlight Mr. Bailey educational background is not fair. And I'm gonna tell you
How
why,
is
right?
that not fair?
I'm gonna explain from where I'm standing, right? All right. Most time what it takes to be a good footballer, it takes a different thing to be a highly educated one, right? And from the way I wouldn't think that Mr. Bailey is a scholar, but from the way Mr. Bailey speak, I can think I have no doubt that he can pull out an immigration farm.
Yeah, at least that. But maybe, but wait, Mr. United, is it a time you think it was probably possibly a time where he probably wasn't that ready? Maybe.
Yeah, but the caller just said people at airport tell him that Mr. Bailey can't fill out an immigration form. Come on, man.
Yeah, the caller should have said no to him, whether it was before, like when he was younger, or no. Now that you brought your point it out, never really caught on to that, but now that you point it out.
So that if you notice, that's why I took it up on myself to call, because certain things we can't make slide, but great injustice isn't fair. Because all right, in the world of football, most footballers are not, most of them can read, but most of them are not well educated. So people like Juan Mata and a couple more are highly educated, and that's why people speak about them.
All right.
The commitment.
So, Mr. United, come on, you explain your take on this. And I think, to be fair to the caller, this is where the caller is coming from. He's saying that because of maybe the lack of education, where Leon Bailey in this situation doesn't realize that his manager is not necessarily making the best decision for him or his brand. So the caller said this is where the education would have kicked in. No, our stance.
JT, I know you come across this before, right? You have came across people that you're saying something to them and you realize that they are not educated and you just use a different word without exposing them. Am I wrong or am I right?
Yeah, and you made people who you realize is not educated but them have sense.
Right. So just to highlight that Mr. Bailey can't pull out an immigration form, bro, it's not right. He shouldn't say that.
Okay, but me not even did pinpoint that the caller. Yeah, me not even did realize. And even me did hear, me even know how me that tackle that. To be honest.
All right, come here. Sometimes people say things, but him probably has to somebody might try get him find across that Bailey can't whatever. I don't even want to repeat the word. And we can't say what we say. But at the end of the day, I'm a human being and him go through him struggle.
So what's your salute? What's your take now? Cause you split the justice, right, so you call the call. What's your take now on the general situation and where we did know?
All right, from the general situation and everything, I am not okay. I see Mr. Butler as a father, right?
Okay.
I am not in agreement with him, but all right, Mr. Butler have a story, right? It's a nice Cinderella story and a Robin Hood story for Robin Hood thief from the rich and give the poor. So it's hard for you to tell a person that Robin Hood don't have the I wait till your baby.
Maya, it's nice now. You can take the milk yourself, okay? But singing, okay? Tak, manga tak. Yeah, man, go ahead.
Yeah, so him have a nice Cinderella story and a Robin Hood story. But if you really look into what Mr. Bailey is doing, Mr. Butler is doing, you will see him manipulating or him manipulate the youth them and make it sound good. And he create this them against us and we against them thing.
Yeah.
And if you can't think for yourself, he will fool you, right? As far as I think Mr. Bailey know better, but I just think
what you think happened there though? Like because
like all right, like
it's confusing, bro. It's very.
This is what I think in too deep, and his loyalty remain with
Butler.
But this is what I'm saying. If Mr. Bailey and Mr. Butler remain partner for the next 2 years, I would be surprised.
Right, yeah, and because I think public pressure is going to eventually get to Leon Bailey and his family.
Yeah, because there must be somebody in Mr. Bailey. JT, your daughter, man.
Yeah, man. She Maya, yeah, just do that, Maya. Maya, I'm streaming, okay? Sorry about that, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but me and JT, like, sometimes if a youth grow up and can't read, sometimes you can't blame the youth. Most time, at the youth upbringing, you have to blame. Right?
Yeah.
So, I'm just saying, the guy shouldn't say that about the man can't float at immigration farm. That's the look.
Well, you see it. All right, Mr. United, you know. Like, you go get them call a day. You see me? Like, you go get them call a day. Because you see, in the social media space, at first, me ever see so many people against Craig Butler's statement. The first, I've looked at comment before. What's your take on the whole thing in social media?
Well, bro, JT, listen me, right? They said 1,000 Frenchman can't be wrong. And bro, the time has come when the world, well, Mr. Bailey, Mr. Butler is being exposed to the world and people must see him for who he is.
Yeah.
You know, him turn and him hide underneath it and him say him love Jamaica and he's one for all and all for all. But he's from where I'm standing, he's nothing else but about money. I'm trying to promote.
What do you think? I think it's a psychological move where he always uses the statement of patriotism, because what it does is it confuses us, you know. I might do one thing we are work against what we know that would help our program, and then him use patriotism in the next line, and him just throw everybody for a loop.
Yeah, because bro, all right. There's a particular gentleman that me and him Butler a while, and he named MF, right? In that and
me know him, man. Me know him. Him over Ryan.
Yeah, yo, me and that man buckled night in day out, and that man is highly educated, and Butler have the man wrap up around his finger.
yo, man. Me see you in a war more time, man. MF is a brother way in a war mode constantly. That you.
Bro, I'm tell you. And the man, from the man child, I can tell the man must have a degree in whatever subject he choose.
Yeah.
And bro, you can't tell the man, say Butler, he's not the second coming of the Messiah.
Yo, but not like, you know, and that's the thing, you know. But guess what? One thing we have learned throughout experience that we see bigger dog than MF them get licked down already. Me talk about man we believe in a Craig Butler and them have to shift them point when them see Butler do it.
Bro, at one point I believe in the man when I just came on the scene. And one day me hear me go up on a show, me see him call Ryan. Tell Ryan, say Ryan, go back in you're still in the doghouse. And I came out in defense of Ryan that day only to see Ryan and Butler turn friend. And the whole of them not like, you know.
Yo, brother, listen, I was there. I watched that episode unfold.
All right, you see, even the part where Butler fool them all along, saying go beat Alston Villa and go beat this, and me expose the world to it. Because me see it long time, but me leave it alone, go to and name my business.
I think you did call in for one show one time. I say, people, when you ever check out, if me not sure, but it sounds like you did call in for one show and say, people, when you check out if I like the developmental team or some people we put together. I'm not sure, but remember me hear something like that.
Tell them say the team when actually beat. All right, let me tell you, Mr. Butler, there's 2 ways to lie, right? You can lie by not initiating the truth. Right? So what him do, if one of them player then walk past a Newcastle sign and just make a video with it. I tell you, you just like to buy them, you know.
Yeah,
but when
man.
you pass your sign, you put something in your head. You ever look into this? Everybody go on trial with you, right? You tell you how much stay, you tell you who got Aston Villa, who got Brentford, who got this, and the whole of them end up come back. So you all are going to know when somebody have up on trial, but you will never know what after the trial.
Damn.
So in our sense, it's like this. Like, all right, if you sell mango, can you sell your two first mango, which is Leon Bailey?
Well, Mr. United, Prince, I say, JT, a Prince exposed that. Tell Mr. United to stop capping.
JT, you know me not copy already. I bring it to Prince attention, man. Prince, I brought it to your attention and you did the investigate.
So because I remember you see them time that I didn't really know you, but remember your voice. Remember your voice, and you would just say, I say, people, so you like you say, you better check which team them. Them see them beat. I remember
that. It cannot make any sense. Say you will go take up some, all right, it's like Mona go beat Aston Villa and the whole of Mona come back.
Yo.
Aston Villa will buy the whole of Mona.
And a them like a common sense thing the way a lot of people don't understand. So if we have something move forward, it cannot go backward.
Hey, when they go for Ryan show a night and then buckle me, then stone me, then boo me, then run me, then say me a fight youth and hard. But yo, brother, me stand up to work, but me stand up all one night time, bro. Prince that switch to like him and buy the tablet.
Yeah.
And me alone stand up.
Because when me come on YouTube, you know, brother, me a call for Craig Butler be the president of JFF, you know, if tell you how, because guess what me did a come off and now, just interview them off like Sportsmax and TVJ. And me I say, whoa, this man know football. This man is the man if he take Jamaica to the promised land. But being on YouTube, me realize say him levels wasn't what we had him on the TV.
Yeah.
He gets out a character after a while.
All right. So you're with me now. You come and listen to when say no. When them buy whisper, you know, Chelsea want 5 more 5 more Phoenix player. So the little the one here, you know, kind of member. And the one here pass for one from what about the 5 Phoenix? You're not saying this to all this to Chelsea to compete with each other. Like, come on, people.
Oh my God. Yo.
Now call out the one on your MF, whether you go food school, stop make your mother money go to waste.
Yo, but that reply there when Mr. Butler get still, you know, that
it's
whole
cute.
No, it's not sound good. You're gonna have trouble with that in the court of law, you know.
Exactly, because
you cannot prove him. Like, Jesus Christ. No, that you say that man say,
the man bad man. Him bad man.
Because you cannot debunk that. He knows it's impossible for you to win that. Damn.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. And you know, this is what him do to, you know, the same thing you talk about with the picture in front of the club and thing. Like he goes on Sportsmax and he will tell people, tomorrow, heaven on earth, people. 6 players at Brentford. Dante, turn off the stove, turn down his stove. Bring that come. Dante, I go Ajax a morning. And like there's so many things happening, and people is like, damn, this guy is moving work. You see me? And me I say, because the night the man come by Ryan showing up, Mr. United, the man said, I have 20-something players in Europe who can represent Jamaica.
Oh my God.
And here when me say no, may I say to myself, you know when Mr. Butler go run into, you see when Leon Bailey broke on the scene, the internet wasn't really hot like that, you know. Think back, you know. No, we never there. I check Fabrizio them and I look on Twitter. But when you have man like Squadak, them like Big D, Leng and them man they out there, this about like cannot he didn't understand that him can't come tell the same lie them on Sportsmax when we never have internet. You see me?
Well,
so what we do now, finally, Mr. United, we check, brother, out of the 20 players, about 15 of them unattached. I swear to God. The night that me just say, me and the brother, me can't compete with him. Like, he might just say what sells his players them. I'm just love him.
But you're the common side, right? He might hug up some people picking out the airport and I tell them bye. But when them a draw back 1-1, when the club them refuse and you're not, see them a come back, you know, when them a leave.
Yo, Jesus Christ. You know, say you that be Mr. You know, say you that be Craig Butler worst nightmare for YouTube.
Me and him start up already, man. I will take Brian and take me out of show, man. I mean, help me, yo. When me talk to him, man, yo, me have him, yo, me study him, brother. Me have him filing up.
Because
me have a thing named lies, man.
You see what you're saying now? It's gonna be these are the things that I realized that get him really upset on stream. He will say, Ryan, me don't want to talk to the brother there, you know. Why you have this man on the show? Take him on, take him on.
Exactly. And when you touch him with reality, you turn it into a brawl, and then through Ryan now, which I'm a brethren, you know, Craig Butler bring attention to him, show say, I have to secure him interest and run me. And then after I run me now, he start say, me a fight youth, and me a this, and me a that, and me a this. But that's the reality me at all.
Yeah, no, this is so it's like the bad mind thing at Jamaica. It's like them used to have a video game we used to play near Mortal Kombat. I don't know if your kids them play it or you know it. So them have a move in the name. Finish him. Like you will do a thing on the controller sometime. You used to have up, down, left, right. You see, anytime a Jamaican person cannot hold on a conversation with you and defend them point, them call you bad mind. That's the KO.
And say, yeah, fight you.
That's it. That's the KO. Yeah, bad mind and yeah, fight. You cannot have an opinion that differs from theirs. You bad mind.
Yeah, but JT, me I got run, but the reason for me call me no want to strip on the point. I respect the previous caller comment about Butler and everything.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
to say me can't put out an immigration farm, that was too low, my brother. And and you say it already, but I would advise you not to say it anymore.
Yeah, man. And I think if you call it as a Christian person, that caller doesn't sound like he's gonna pull a Craig Butler on you. He's not gonna hold an Arden. I think you would agree that you see me. I know that you brought it out, and that's what the YouTube is like. We can't get everything. You know, see a person probably would just sit in the comments and say, "Yeah, JT up there boost up him, man." The man said that, like he said that, and it kind of went over my head, to be honest. You see me? So that's just life. You see me? I say, bless up yourself, Mr. United.
Respect, man.
All right. Yeah, man. Bless you.
The record, I'm not in agreement with them, but I have to stand up for legal justice, you know?
Yeah, bro. That's it, bro. And that's what YouTube, that's what I said. My thing is, I cannot start a YouTube channel with a bag of censorship. Like, that's not fun. You see me? Just like how the man made the mistake and you can come out and say that, like, you probably wouldn't call in if he never even said that. Yeah, so like we just make the show flow. Yeah, make the show flow. Blessings. All right, let me take a couple more call, people. Because we need to wrap up this, bro. We need to wrap up this. You have you too live, bro. You need a reason. Fun, yo, bro. Yeah, Jamaican media scared. You're expanding your channel to more than just football. Yeah, man, bro. Me don't know the par set for tomorrow. Oh God. Me have two callers. And me see if I go try get them two callers up on the line at the same time. No, me can't. People, because we can't do much. But Stefan them and Colin Quest. Me have to get them two callers. Just Stefan, me sorry because I know the line did set up. My boss, I'm sorry about that. You know that I always enjoy talking to you. Make us see if we can chop it up fast because we need to get to the Euro shows. So I love them big league football day. So bless up yourself and make your point, my boss.
Yeah, man, no problem, my boss. Can you hear me?
Yeah, man, we're hearing you clearly, man.
All right, so real quick, what I want to talk about is the whole conflict of interest statement that people always just some people use it loosely and some people have a general understanding of it. See? Now, first thing, we're all conflicted, right? We all have our own biases. So sometimes to prevent the perception or prevent the label of being in a conflict of interest situation, you have to first declare your conflict, see? Okay. And I think a speed would have declared this conflict by, yes, you would have declared this conflict by really stating his association with a particular club and in the position that he's in within the JFF, right? That's one. Secondly, for you to prevent either the perception or being in a conflicted situation, is there has to be clearly defined processes that govern govern a lot of things. So one of the processes that is not there within the GFF is the player selection process at certain levels. Right? If there was a clearly defined process in terms of how we select players at certain levels, then the conflict of interest argument would be null and void. Right. Okay. So because there's no process, 1 minute we're hearing 5 quota players, then you're going to need to give a reason. If you want to go above that, next minute you're seeing that there are 10 local players. Next minute you see we have an influx of overseas based players. There's no clear process that you can follow. Right. So I think what we need to be questioning a lot of times are the processes that the GFF employs, which speaks to good governance, right? Because there are not a lot of processes that you can clearly follow or that the public can understand, which is why we are here asking all of these questions. You understand me? So to me, instead of just saying here conflict of interest, there are different ways in which you can, in which that argument can be null and void. You understand me?
And Stefan, what I would like to do is when I have that caller back on, I would hope going forward, my brother, you is a person that I can count on to call and have you speak to some of these people, because I respect the way how you discuss things and you look at things where you go into the situation evaluating all things on the table, so your decision is not final until you evaluate everything. I think a lot of people come in with a final decision before they even start the experiment.
There you go, yeah, man, and that's typically just due to ignorance, because you just don't understand something. It's easy to just get up and say, "Hey, they say that," and so no problem, man. So that's my piece, right? Because I'm saying, I always hear people talk about this and conflict of interest. Yes, there are various ways in which you can which the whole argument can be null and void, right? The clear conflict, and once there's a process which governs how you deal with conflicting issues, right? There'll be no need to be questioning, a lot of things that we're questioning. So because there's no process, or the process is not aware or made aware to the general public, which is why we're here saying, that is the case, and the perception is there. You understand me? But because we can prove it, we have to stick to
brother, make sure you finish a law degree there, Zin. Do so. No, honestly, bro, like the explanation, that was an exquisite explanation. Like, but sometimes, as it's high level stuff too. You have some high level stuff in there as well. So one of the things where you can do, and I'm giving you credit while I'm saying this, is sometimes you have to know that your level of thinking, not everybody out there is gonna match up to that. You have to give yourself credit as well in that case. But I'm sure as well that you are able to see it from a common sense perspective. And after you evaluated the common sense perspective, the logical perspective, and the intellectual perspective, you have still come to the conclusion that this is where we are.
Yeah, man, there you go, boss. Exactly.
Yeah.
So
I think everything was there. Let me take a call from Colin Quest. We catch up here. May I see if we can get off 10 minutes before this thing. All right, Stefan. Yeah, Colin Quest, you're gonna be the last caller, my boss. First, last, but not the. They said the first shall be the last, and the last shall be the first. We have to call Colin Quest. He's a member of the channel. He was in line, but a lot of people was in front of Colin Quest, but we can't end the show until we call Colin Quest.
What's up, man?
Yeah, go ahead, man. Sorry about that. The line was trying to call, but the people are in line. Sorry about that. You hear my boss?
Yes, I'm hearing you loud and clear.
All right. Go ahead. Yo, me know say yeah, man, no really like Colin Quest. We are gonna see if we can do it for what? 5 minutes? So me I gonna give you the floor and you just say what you need to
say. What was going on earlier was a little bit, itching my skin, but a lot of people came on and, kind of say what I wanted to say. But I wouldn't give Bailey not even 1 inch to any of his demands. You know what I'm saying?
We just said hell no, nothing.
No. He had a chance to come in, like Blake. I was against it. him rejoining the team. But he could have come in as Blake, you know, be around the boys and you know, yeah, he didn't have to come and play. You know what I'm saying? But this just shows you that you don't want to be you know, playing for Jamaica. So I think we should look past him.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
with you. I'm with you on that.
but you know, he thinks what he's doing is right, you know, and the Bible tells you, you know, if you think when you do something bad and you think you're doing the right thing, God is not with you.
Wow.
Yeah, you got to have some contrition. You know, you can't be just bullying away and stuff, man. This guy makes Speed look like he's some good guy. You know what I'm saying?
Right? This man take all the heat off of Rudolph Speed. He makes us like, whoa, Mr. Speed is a
Exactly,
model
man.
citizen.
Exactly. You know, so you know, but all of those security concerns, I don't buy it, man. This guy is from Cassava Peace, or whatsoever peace he comes from. You know,
Yeah, got in question.
and good man. He, you know, he's a very good baller, man. But this negativity that surrounds him, it's gonna affect him down the line.
Yeah.
In
And you know, see, a
short
Flavor Max, who's a real fan of Leon Bailey, and Craig Butler really kind of brought that to the forefront for me. Say the ramifications going forward for him, it's actually it's a huge negative. Is know that, and then me see a lot of people kind of kneeling and locking on it. And I realize now, Colin Quest say, I don't think Butler actually thought about the flip side of this.
No, those guys are. I don't think suicidal is the right word, but maybe you know, but in a sense, you know, like career suicidal. They don't care. It's either my way or the highway.
Yeah,
they don't think of the player, because I think that's just my opinion. But your manager, or it seems like he's their owners or something.
I don't think agents. I don't think agents get involved in negotiation with national teams.
No. You know, if your player not comfortable with certain stuff, then yeah, but to a lesser extent, it should be mostly the player and the coach.
Yeah.
You know, like Bailey had all the right to you know to speak, but he speak, you know, too much. He comes and he apologized to Aston Villa. He make that straight, but he didn't even come to Jamaica and be like, listen, this is not what I meant. He heard, he listened to these programs and he know people is bashing him about what he says. Have you ever come here and say, people of Jamaica, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to JFF.
Yeah. No, we need to figure it out ourselves.
Yeah, so you leave that open for speculations. And if you apologize to Aston Villa for you doing nothing to Aston Villa, although that is your main bread and you need that, what about your country, man? When you play the man, you should talking about he probably could have played for England. Listen,
I don't want to hear that nonsense.
It's easy. It's easier to play for the United States of America than to play for England.
Yeah, and what Craig Butler was gonna do, what he was gonna do in a Colin Quest was go back to his great grandparents, and he adapted Leon. So that was gonna be a whole nother thing that we didn't even know was gonna go through, anyways. So I don't buy that nonsense. I don't buy it.
It don't even work like that in England.
Yeah.
So it's easier in the United States.
Yeah.
Because of the immigration law.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. But me and you, we have to go chop it up, brother. Me have to jump over to the stream for the Euros. I go watch a big game.
Time, man.
Yeah.
And you have a good rest of your day, man.
Yeah, man. Me go check out. Me I stream the Euros, you know. Me I listen to the Euros. Germany versus Scotland. So people, you can hop over to the next stream. Germany versus Scotland. The Euro starts in 10 minutes. All right. We're gonna check out that top level football game. McTominay, McKennie, Musala, all those guys. This German team is going in with a thin. They're going with a narrow front three for this German team. They left all their wingers. This is very strange. So I want to take in this game, people. So Colin Quest, until next time, my boss. Everybody in the comment section, one love, peace and unity. Jode Grind, everybody who passed through, everybody who dropped the super chat tonight. I respect you from the bottom of my heart. Everybody who made a comment tonight and hit the like button, I respect you as well. We're all here to just bask in the glory of Jamaican football. So until next time, people, take care of yourself.